You were
That's all I could
yawning.
say.
Like, yeah, about the time that I got reincarnated as a slime. Wait, that's just me right now.
That time I got reincarnated as a Chainsaw Man fan.
The time you got reincarnated as a fan of manga's The End. What a horrible fate that is. Do you think it'd be better for One Piece to
Honestly.
get an official ending, or do you think it'd be better for it to be just left unended for like Oda to die tomorrow and the manuscript should be burned?
I mean, I think they would continue it,
They would just keep going
frankly.
regardless. They're like,
I
yeah,
think he's told people what the ending is.
this is too much of a cash cow. We can't kill it off, even though Oda's
Pretty
gone.
much. Netflix would buy it and end it themselves.
Oh, that would be horrible.
It would.
All right, quick look at last season. I still have so many shows unwatched. I got like Metal is a show we're not very caught up on at all. Oshinoko and Trigun are shows that I was watching that I have not watched actually. I haven't watched them since the beginning of the season. I'm still watching My Hero. That's her lowest rated show. Yeah, I gotta
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. We dropped the Dragon Hatchling show. That was the only one we dropped since last time we were streaming.
It
Now,
was very bad.
now we're gonna take a look at the shows for the upcoming season, see which of these that we're definitely gonna finish. And hey, I'm planning. I like these shows. I plan on finishing basically all of them. Maybe I'll just be a little bit late. Uh, all right. Yeah, I just got this any chart sort of popularity. Gonna take a look through all of them. Gonna look at the trailers and see which ones we think are actually gonna be good or not. Which Atelier? This is not at all related to the Atelier series of video games, as far as I know. But it looked like a pretty good anime. I watched a little bit of the trailer before. Just it looks very nice. We'll take a look here. Make sure. Actually, double check. Oh, it was on. I forgot. I clicked on that twice. I was trying.
Hmm.
The new YouTube UI for like the embedded stuff kind of sucks. Like,
Yeah, it's
look
terrible.
how big all these buttons are. Like, you got this random thing in the middle of the screen for like recommendations. I can't even. Okay, you can press that in the bottom, but it takes up the whole screen. It shows you
I
like two
wonder if there's
videos. There's a link here to share it. You have the gigantic thing on the top. You have the volume that drops down, takes up the whole screen. I actually can't. I can't
I'm
even
pretty
adjust
sure
the
there's a
sound.
setting to make it smaller.
I can't. Does it? I shouldn't even be worried about this because I'm not going to be using it. But like, this is annoying. I hate this little embed UI.
It is terrible, yeah.
Anyways, I wanted to make sure that my audio, like, it wasn't playing the Yeah, I was just double checking to make sure it wasn't playing the audio here. Yeah, I really like the level of detail here we have on the character art. It definitely reminds me of
Mhm.
JoJo a little bit with the dark highlights. It seems like a lot of anime don't usually do it like that, but makes sense for the scene with the lighting being from below. That's a nice painting. Oh, I think I have them on lower quality. It looks the same to you probably, but for me it looks a lot better when it's on 1080.
Yeah, it's the exact same for me.
Acclaimed worldwide. Yeah, because I'm only streaming to him in 720.
I will say I've seen this manga at Barnes& and Nobles every time I've gone for the
Maybe,
past decade.
maybe start picking up. So is that guy Gojo? Do you think that guy's just Gojo? He looks like Gojo.
I think he has an eye patch.
Well, it's kind of. It's like a black thing over
I mean,
part of
he
his
also has one
glass.
underneath because of
Oh,
the
does he?
black line.
Are you sure? I can't really tell.
Yeah.
I think it's just his hair.
No, there's a literal black line.
I cannot see because all I can see is that there's his hair behind it. I know the glasses is like black, but I do not see
But,
anything behind it.
behind his hair right there?
No, there's nothing. I can't see anything. There's a black line on the side. That does not tell me anything about
Above his
this.
eye?
What do you mean above his eye? That's like Oh,
Is
that
that
one.
not the line for the eye patch?
Are you sure that it's in his eyebrows?
I hope it's not his eyebrows.
I don't know, it could be thick eyebrows. Oh, it has lollies. Guy
Many
with
of them.
goatee. That's the male self insert. That's the female target of attraction.
Mhm.
But he's Gojo.
Basically.
Interested to see what kind of like magic system they got for stuff. I really like the artwork. What I see shows, I just want them to be immersive, and I think this one could definitely be immersive. It definitely has its own distinct style to it, so yeah, definitely gonna have high hopes for this one. Of course, putting basically everything on the watching. It's just how much we're gonna be watching of it. Yeah, I would say this one's probably gonna be a top tier show.
Yep, I'm excited for it.
Yeah, put it at the top of my tier list. ReZero. I've never watched ReZero. Do you have any? Do you have anything to say about it?
I have not watched past season 2,
So
but it
yeah,
is a fun show, and I would recommend watching it.
yeah. I mean, I'll probably check it out at some point for being one of the popular shows. At least enough to get an opinion on it. I watched like 2 episodes, I think, and that was it. I just didn't watch more. So yeah, not gonna be watching ReZero, but that is another season of ReZero to add to the season to strengthen it somewhat. This is one we will be watching. Even as much as people joked about the meetings, as much as I hated those episodes for the most part, it wasn't that much of meetings. It felt like it was too much. But then when this was over, you kind of forgot it happened because nothing interesting happened. Yeah, I got
I am
reincarnated
surrounded by
slime season 4. Yeah.
every ambulance is passing by right now, so if I'm muted for a while,
Well, sounds like
that'll be the
somebody
reason why.
died.
Probably.
I guess I can't really do anything to mute it. I was gonna say it's kind of annoying
Oh
to me.
no,
What?
5,600 words per episode.
I think it's like 5.6 million sales. I think that's what it actually means. Yeah, I mean this is more of slime. If you have not watched any of it up to this point, it wouldn't really make any sense to jump into season 4. It's not a Final Fantasy title.
Yeah.
Yeah, last season it was like pretty limited for the most part. Didn't really bother to animate too much until it actually had action, which there wasn't that much of. So I don't really know if that has any bearing on like how much action we're gonna get in this season, like how much they're gonna flex their budget. Yeah, I mean I've always liked this as a nice casual show. It's never been one of my top shows, but I've always had it as like a more of a passive watching experience. It never really felt like it did that much with its world that was so interesting, but it was fun enough to follow.
I like Rimmer as a protagonist.
Yeah, I think he's a good protagonist. I just think the world itself, it has plenty of things going on with it, but it doesn't have any individual quality. It feels because he's not supposed to be pressed. He's not really stressed by his enemies at any point, so it just doesn't ever feel that
Mhm.
engaging. So yeah, there isn't really much that it could ever do with the style of story it's telling to move up my list in terms of like how much I enjoy it, but I enjoy it for what it is. Classroom is at least one I've heard people talk about, but have you ever watched it?
It is the worst smart person show you've ever had, like, you've ever seen. Like, it is like a deduction mystery show where you're trying to outsmart your opponents and shit, and he is just every character is the dumbest piece of shit, and none of their logic makes sense.
Yeah, but somehow it's the show paints it as this does make sense, and they're actually really smart because they figured this out, which you would never have been able to figure it out.
It took 3 seasons to get through 1 year at that high school. That's kinda crazy. That's about My Hero pacing, honestly.
That's actually faster than My Hero.
It is, but, like, it's slow is the point.
Maybe I should watch part of it just to see what it's about. Like, start at the beginning, just watch a couple episodes of it to really understand what people are talking about and why this ever got so many seasons. Let's see, what was the last season rated? It was 78%. So whoever is watching it still really likes it. Not that popular. Yeah, not
Mongrels.
yeah, not particularly popular, but it's still well received. It was the first one least, yeah, the first one's technically the least well received, but it's not even a bad score. Like 76 is still pretty decent. Yeah, the original one was quite popular, 68th overall on any
Hmm.
list. But yeah, I won't be watching it, so I don't really care. Not really, doesn't really matter to me. Yeah, I think I'll put a slime in like the eight slash B plus tier. That's probably where I'll put it. Yeah, it's usually where it hovers around for me. Where I would describe it as like, I would say it's like an 8 out of 10. It's a good fun show. Angel Next Door spoils me rotten too. I think we both watched a little bit of this one. But we didn't get
We
into it at
did.
all. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I do remember
We
watching it.
lost interest pretty quick.
Yeah, it's just like I did not find their relationship very compelling. I didn't like the protagonist very much, so it was just whatever. I actually like the girl just
Mhm.
fine, but I don't find it to be that compelling of a setup. So yeah, just never watched more than that. Yeah, just a drop. Put that down
Yeah,
there.
it's totally fair. If you like it, you're gonna like it, but it is not like a show we would recommend.
Yeah, yeah. If you want those like low tier romances, like some people actually think it's very good. Some people think it's very good. I shouldn't
True.
be
Yeah.
so harsh to it, but yeah, I never got into it. You can check it out if you want, but
It's
yeah,
not the worst
it's
romance.
not something we'd recommend against specifically, like some other shows. With Storia, I don't know if I would hold the same. I don't think I would hold any more vitriol for it. It was again just more so that I thought it did some very dumb things, and it really lost me with what it was trying to convey with like between him and the bullies in season one. And I just did not feel any attachment to the characters or story was the main thing.
Yeah, I agree.
Like the animation,
Yep.
absolutely spectacular. I'll roll this for a little bit. Yeah, just like the problem was definitely the characters. That kind of looks not as good. And I guess maybe the art wasn't literally top tier, but the animation was very good. Oh, actually, no. I remember the animation falling off, and that's why I stopped caring about it. The opening animation was like, wow, this is really good. Then we got a couple episodes in,
True.
and then
Yeah.
we were like, we don't care as much anymore. We're just gonna hold off until the end of the season to really actually put effort in, and that's what turned me
Yeah,
off
it
of
didn't
it.
look bad. It didn't turn bad. It just went from great to okay.
Yeah, and this is what it looks like here. Like lots of this is good to okay. It's not bad, but it's just you need to have something drawing me in. And the animation was the only thing, and that just wasn't enough to satisfy me.
Hmm.
Yeah, if you're someone that just likes hype action stuff, yeah, you could probably get enjoyment out of that. But also, you probably already watched Soul Leveling a couple dozen times, and that hasn't been boring yet. So why stop? Uh,
Damn.
Doctor Stone, Science Future. This is the sequel series, the third part or third and final core of the fourth season. So yeah, this is like a very long fourth season of Doctor Stone. I remember the season before this, or I remember this season was like a basically a reset, not like a full reset, but like starting a new storyline. I think that's what it was.
Hmm.
Friend Blaine, friend of the channel, Blaine the Escape Corner, he had watched it, and he was like, this is kind of garbage now. It started off good, but honestly, like season three, that kind of sucked. So yeah, I don't know if I'll ever catch up to Doctor Stone. I watched the first season. I thought, dang, that's really good. I'd probably go back to watch the second season, but I wouldn't really hold up much hope for beyond that.
I don't get why they're still wearing the same outfits from season one. Like they never got new outfits.
That is a weird thing because I feel there's plenty of shonen that do give their characters new outfits over time, and it feels like there's been enough time that passed that Doctor Stone probably should, especially when they are starting like kind of a new journey. Like Koharu has the same exact blue dress as when she started, like the
Yeah.
rags, and like then oh yeah, I didn't even notice the melon girl, what Suika,
Hmm.
she has the same exact clothes.
Yeah.
She just doesn't wear
Well,
melon
she's a
on
bit
her head
taller now.
anymore.
I think she's taller, maybe.
Maybe I don't know. But no, I
But yeah,
I
like
really
literally
like
every
I
character.
really like the dynamic between like main two male characters, how he had to go off for a little while, find his girlfriend, or where. And then we had Doctor Stone.
I do think it's kind of weird because you can tell when a character's been added. Like you can immediately tell the new character in the lineup based off their clothing.
Because yeah, his clothes is completely unlike everybody else.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm actually surprised that the doctor guy like stuck around the whole time. He was introduced in season 1. He didn't seem like he was going to be a mainstay or anything.
Hmm.
Yeah, the purple guy.
And then he was.
Yeah, and then he just was. Here's the second new show. Actually, yeah, the second new show after Atelier. Daemons of the Shadow Realm. In a remote mountain village under the watchful eyes of two stone guardians, the young Yuru contentedly lives off of the land, while staying close to the only family he has left, Asa, his precious twin sister. Asa, meanwhile, carries out a mysterious duty on behalf of the village while locked in a cage. Why is Asa a prisoner? What other secrets does Yuru's otherwise idyllic home hide? I don't know, I think that would have to something to do with it. Yeah, it says, I've definitely guessed shonen, action, adventure, comedy, fantasy. It definitely seems like an action series. Okay, yeah, the two children.
I mean, you could immediately tell who made this.
Who are you saying immediately made this?
It's Full Metal Alchemist girl or whoever the author was.
I could not tell that immediately. I don't know why you could.
I mean, if you saw the guy, the guy holding the kids,
Let's go back and check that.
it's like, look at that
I guess I
face.
wasn't really
Look
paying
at that
attention,
face.
but
Come
yeah,
on,
that come on. Come on.
come on. He's just missing an X on his forehead.
Come on, really? You're telling me. You're telling me that guy doesn't look like Scar? Really? No, I didn't notice. I do know this was not nearly as well regarded as Full Metal Alchemist. That's the only thing I heard about this show.
Well, I mean, why not give it a shot?
I was also thinking the first scene that I guess that's his sister because I was thinking the boys like that doesn't look like a
Hmm.
girl very much.
Yeah,
It's like
I
that's a
did notice the sister had
that's
an eye
I was gonna
patch.
say that's a guy. That's the first thing
That
you
is a guy.
notice is like she has an eye patch. Yeah, it definitely has its own kind of magic system. And honestly, I should probably trust that the author would get that right with how good Full Metal Alchemist was about it.
I'm interested, man.
Yeah, we got this other spirit person attacking the town. Something to do with yokai, attractive women, Oni. Yeah, I'm into that. Who knows? Maybe people were just wrong. Maybe people said it was terrible, but they're just idiots and they can't appreciate true genius. Because I don't think I've ever come across a series that I would call that. But there's some like series that are like regarded as low tier that I thought were pretty good. That people just never appreciate. I wouldn't say there's any series regarded as low tier that's like 65% or lower on an Annie list because it generally oscillates between like maybe 50% for the terrible shows and like 70% for most shows and 80% for like the best shows. But I've
Hmm.
never really encountered a situation where I've seen a show in like the 60s where I'd say like, oh man, that's actually awesome. That's an awesome show. Usually they get some recognition. Yeah, you could definitely see some design sensibilities with like spirit designs from Full Metal.
Yeah,
It's kind of odd to me that they
I think
have
it looks.
guns.
It is a little weird, yeah.
Wait, that's actually just full
That
modern.
okay.
Okay, I guess
They
I guess
might just be in some remote village.
yeah. They just live in an old village. That's the only difference. It is a modern world fully.
I would imagine that's why it's disliked. It goes like a major tone shift or setting shift.
Maybe at the start it just had only this with magic and that's like, "Oh yeah, this guy's a gun." And they're like, "Huh? This guy's using a bow. He's going to get annihilated." That feels like a really. I know Fullmetal Alchemist had aspects of this, like you had much lower technological levels on the outskirts, and then like, but the city wasn't crazy or anything. It was like early gun technology.
Mhm.
It was like World War One at most, or getting to that level. And you could see the aspect outside as well. You had engines and whatnot. It's like the world on the break of the technological breakthroughs. I was trying to think. It's like the Industrial Revolution. Yeah, basically that's what it was. But yeah,
I remember Steam engines being in Full Metal, but
yeah. It's
I don't
like
remember.
they're going through the Industrial Revolution basically during Full Metal because
Yeah.
it hasn't spread everywhere, but it's getting started. Yeah, I mean, I don't have any perceived bad notions about this, so I have no reason to not expect it to be a good series. So yeah, let's take this one. Actually, where is that? I think I should be able to recognize it because these are
It's like at the end
mostly
of the top row.
at the end.
Fourth on top row.
Okay,
Fifth.
there we
Damn
go.
it.
It's funny that you're so slow and behind because you're watching my stream.
Yeah.
You know, I'd say like go to B plus. Pretty fair expectations for it. Like I said, I don't think I really ever should put anything in the expecting it to be like an all-time favorite unless I've already seen some of it before. For any new show, I should probably put the highest expectation like A.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, I'd say it definitely has plenty of potential for me.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. I like the character design quite a bit, so we'll see. See if it
Yeah,
holds up.
and
Oh, this is
also
the one I mentioned when before we started.
at the beginning after the end season two.
Yeah. We got another one.
Yeah, we're not watching this garbage, dude.
Yeah,
We
no
can see if
shit.
the animation is still just as bad. Oh, okay, it does look just as bad as the first one. That's the end of season one. And that looks marginally better than it was before, but that doesn't really mean anything.
I mean, they aren't standing still anymore. Unless they are.
That looks kind of dumb. Okay, yeah, the animation is still kind of bad.
Mm-hmm.
It might be better than the first season, though.
I mean, this is the Mushoku Tensei killer. So I've been told.
That's what I saw the author at SakuraCon last year when his show was premiering. That was
Did he like apologize profusely?
I think he made a statement on online about it or something.
He did actually,
I
yeah.
remember that, but I don't think anybody. I wasn't aware of people confronting him at the convention or anything about it. He had a lot of signings though. There's a bunch of fans. There was like so many fucking fans, dude. There was a lot of people that were after that want to meet him.
Mhm.
Yeah, it doesn't look quite as bad as last season. Still looks pretty bad though.
Yeah.
I will not be. I will not be watching it. I will not be watching it at all. The first season was mega dog shit. Actually, is this it? Yeah, I think that's it.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, probably that one. Drop that out of the way. I wish I knew which sorting method this person used because I feel like they're using like the Japanese titles for things, and that's like language wise. I have no idea because I just grabbed this random tier list because I didn't bother making one before the stream because I was busy doing other things. I was busy making a thumbnail.
Yeah,
It took about
I
15
can't even
minutes to do that.
guess.
Rumakun season 4. I've seen some of the manga panels floating around online between him and Kemi, I think it is. That the Ameri. Yeah, him and Ameri.
Maria.
That's like,
I
that's kind of
love this
cute.
show. I'm very excited.
Yeah, this is one you're going to be keeping up with as coming out.
Hell yeah.
I definitely don't have enough time to catch up all the way to season 4, so I won't be watching it this season, but I think I will check it out at some point. It's on my list.
I want to say that the first two seasons were double seasons. So there's like a lot of Aruma content.
Okay. Yeah, I do plan to check check it out at some point because I think I would enjoy it. Not right now. And how far behind is it from the manga, like the anime?
I am not familiar.
You don't actually know. You don't keep up with the manga.
No, I do not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't mention that
I'm
one.
just gonna toss Rent a Girlfriend in the bottom. Not watching that. Okay, where is the Rumakun? It should probably stand out among the list.
Top row.
It's not, oh yeah, it is there. Yeah. Yeah, at least all of these are the same ones. But yeah, that one's not going on my list.
You're
Yeah, this is one that's going on my list. Even I do have to catch up though. I need to like finish season 2 and 3.
same.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm ready for a sense of a bookworm 3.
Yeah, I've actually really liked Descendants of Bookworm. It's one of the ones I've actually started watching that I plan to continue before other shows. So it has a little bit of a higher priority for me, even though I just haven't spent that much time watching anime. Yeah, I've really liked it. She just gets transported to another world as a child. The original mind that she took the place of died, and that's part of what they have to adapt to, and she has to kind of contend with when she's I forgot what her main love interest was. What's his name? But the other young boy she's love interest was, because he had loved her before she took over
Was
Mind's
it
body.
Lux?
Yeah, Lutz.
Yeah, it was Lutz.
Yeah, he had loved her before she'd taken over Mind's body, and now she's mine, but she also is not the same person. So that's like a weird thing they have to go
Hmm.
through. That's where I've basically left off. Yeah, I really like the drama involved with it. I like the gradual progression with her trying to just work towards getting her books and what she has to do to get that. Like, she doesn't just get to go off an adventure, do her own things initially. She has to actually join the church because otherwise she's gonna die. Because they're the only people who have the magical implements to allow her to stay alive. So yeah, she has to make concessions. She has to
Yeah,
work around her weaknesses, and it creates an interesting dynamic.
you're basically stuck in one location for the entirety of season 1, and then she meets the church and is allowed to start exploring the world.
Yeah, it allows her to
And
start
it's
exploring
really
more.
fun.
Yeah, allows her to start building up a workshop and start building up like production lines, sort of, to start actually producing books before she can like create a book printer and like, yeah, very fun. And this is one we're going to be very
Mhm.
excited for. Farming Life in Another World
Yes.
2. The anime definitely censored some stuff. They were less explicit
It
about his
did, it did.
relationships, but it's still like a great relaxing show. Is like one of the best of that style. Definitely one of the ones I would choose for that. Nothing to
I
really
will
beat
say
that.
I'm catching up on the manga for this one. We are season 1 barely covers, like, 3 volumes.
Yeah, like if they want to keep making it, they're gonna have more. They're gonna have a lot more to adapt.
They have there's, like, 16 volumes in English right now. We have a ton to adapt if they're going to.
I'm not surprised it's successful either because I mean it's just a guy that gets to live out his dream. He gets like I this
Mhm.
is an isekai power fantasy I can get into. It's a guy who gets to transport another world and gets a harem full of monster girls. What could be better than this? What could be better than this?
You know, can't think of anything off the top of my head.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think of anything.
It
Mm,
was 3rd row.
third row. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. And since I do rate shows by enjoyment, the type of enjoyment I get out of it isn't as engaging to me as other stuff, but it definitely holds a similar place to Slimy Sakai. Yeah, and I don't
Mhm.
think I'll have any reason to not watch it. Unless the animation quality goes into the dumpster, it's very likely I'll finish it this
Mm.
season. Yeah, just
Yeah,
double
that
check,
is a
make sure
big
I have
risk.
planning. They could get lazy with it, and that is something I worry about for a lot of shows, but hopefully it's popular enough that they put effort into it.
Mhm.
All right, now our third new show after looking at like 20 of them. Marriage Toxin. For centuries, the deadly arts have been perfected by those known as masters. Among them, the poison masters of the five great families hold the most fearsome power and influence. Hikaru Giro, or Garo, heir to the poison master's Garo family, has lived his entire life in the underworld, far removed from love or marriage. But when the Garo family had decrees that Hikaru's sister must bear an heir to preserve the bloodline, by force if necessary. Hikaru resolves to protect her at all costs. It's then that Hikaru encounters Mei Kinosaki, a brilliant marriage swindler who becomes the target of his latest job. Realizing that the only way of solving the family succession problem, protecting his sisters through marriage, Hikaru asks Mei for help in finding a bride. Yeah, he has to get married or his sister has to get married. Somebody has to get a kid. I think I had seen a little bit of this one. Yeah, there just aren't really that many new shows these days because they're all sequels. And that's just the way it is. Actually looks quite nice. I'm not sure if the like action part of the show sounds that interesting to me, but the setup seems silly enough that I would want to check it out. I'd be excited to check it out, I should say. I hope we don't get too much focus on like pretty boy kind of stuff because it feels like it could lean into that. Just taking a look at the first couple characters. Okay, that guy is not cute. Mr. Spiderface. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Well, it just means that he's evil. That's really all that means. Yeah, I don't really know exactly what to be expecting for this. The description of like, oh yeah, he has to get married, or else his sister has to get married. It doesn't really tell you too much of what's going to be going on in this. Is this listed as a comedy at all? Yeah, it is. So maybe a little bit more of a funny kind of comedy thing. Yeah, don't really know what to expect so much. Probably put it a little bit lower. Yeah,
Yeah,
marriage
I agree.
toxin, middle, second row middle. Yeah, probably like put down towards 6. Came in time for the bloodlines. Chris posted continues. Yeah, I mean maybe he's gonna marry his sister. We'll see. He is Orobo. It really is the Resident Evil anime. But yeah, there was only 2 other new shows you missed out on, Jemmy. The other one was Demons of the Shadow Realm, which made by the Full Metal Alchemist person, and Witch Hat Atelier, which is a interesting thing. I don't know if I would compare it to Freerun, but it has good animation and hopefully an interesting world to follow. And it's very cute looking.
Yeah.
All right, I made friends with the second prettiest girl in my class. That is what I would aim for. I think this guy is a strategic thinker. He's like,
Hmm.
the prettiest girl probably wouldn't work out, but maybe the second prettiest. But also indicates to me he has a very large ego, thinking he's even that attractive.
He is the modern day Sun Tzu.
Uh, I, Maki Meihara, was the loner boy in my class until I made my first friend, Umi Asanagi. Asanagi, I should say. Asanagi is always the center of attention. Boys consider her to be the second cutest girl in class. Who would even label somebody with a title like that? I thought I was just a guy in the shadows, living a completely different world from her. But turned out she liked B movies too. This really is just the male power fantasy. Oh, this hot girl likes something I like too. Now Asanagi secretly comes over to my house on Fridays after school. We have a great time together as we share the same interests in movies, games, and manga. What's the animation look like? Because this plot sounds like absolute garbage. Pretty normal. I just judge out this
This
facial. I judge out the facial expressions. The animation isn't bad. It's just kind of normal. But also also she's just kind of a tomboy, I guess. That's kind of
Mhm.
what it's like showing off. She's perfect. It was definitely not grown in a lab. She definitely isn't a government agent. She is not. She is not a government agent, guys. She's not a government agent. Kawaii mo. Everybody replays the section where she grabs his hand. Oh, that's funny. That's where everybody stops. Like, oh, she touched his hand. This just feels so much less forward. It's hard to really get excited for stuff like this when you have stuff like polar opposites, which just has them get together in episode one. You know, they're not just like, oh, we're going out
Yeah.
playing games or haha tee hee hee hee, will they, won't they, kind of thing for like multiple seasons. I don't really have any kind of expectations for this. It just seems very normal. We'll watch a couple episodes and probably drop it.
I cannot find it on the thing
Oh, you
at
can't
all.
find it there? Made friends with second
I
place.
cannot.
Well, I mean, they have a pretty generic look, so not really surprised by that.
I'm looking at this made one on the top row, and I'm wondering if that's it.
A made one on the top right? No, that can't be it.
Yeah.
That's not it.
I mean, a short black-haired girl.
That's the problem with this stuff. Let's zoom in some more so I can get a better look. It really doesn't look like it. That can't be the same show. It doesn't make any sense to me.
I know, but like,
It has to be
what
something. It has
else?
to be something else. I'm not seeing anything else though. That's the thing is like
We've run out of options.
we've run out of options. We're gonna have to, I'm gonna have to insert the image into my list because I just don't, it doesn't look like it. I just don't think
I'm.
that it's it.
It's a middling show for me. I really,
Yeah, I
add it
don't.
to a list, but I'm not gonna add to mine.
Fair enough. I'll keep track of it for us. You don't even have. It doesn't even matter for you, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll stick this one in here. Just grab this one. I'm gonna put it at like a dead C. There's no anticipation. It just looks very average. Prettiest
Hmm.
girl would have been on the list. Yeah, if he bagged the prettiest girl, that would be completely different. He would actually have something going for him.
Completely different.
Completely different situation. The Warrior Princess and the Barbaric King. And it looks like the male protagonist is like this older gruff dude, which is not. He's not a generic isekai protagonist.
Hmm.
Seraphina the Leviant, the strongest female knight in the West, was sent to subjugate the barbaric tribes of the East. When her mission fails spectacularly, she's captured alive and imprisoned. Humiliated and dreading what horrific torture she'll endure, she asks to be put to death. To her surprise, rather than tearing her limb from limb, the tribe leader asks for her hand in marriage. Yeah, very much comedy leaning.
Yeah.
Also, the guy seems older. 3D animation. Yeah, interesting design overall, really. And I wouldn't say the art's really good or anything. Like the washed out colors do not appeal to me. The CG isn't
Hmm.
horribly done. It's just you can obviously tell it's CG.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got an interesting mix of fantasy and like semi-modern stuff. Yeah, and designs aren't. I mean, if it was just fully 2D, it would just be more appealing. It reminds me. Okay, it reminds me a little bit of uh, what's his face, the Oji-san Isekai.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. That
Isekai
one.
Oji-san. It reminds me a little bit of that art wise. Yeah, no reason I wouldn't want to watch it. It seems like it has enough unique little aspects to it that it separates itself a little bit. Oh, he shaves up nicely. Ah, that's how it works. Yeah, of course they have to do that. They can't just have him be this weird bearded man. That would be, they can't do that.
It reminds me of the Old Man Assassin show. You know, the one where he got fat after getting
Yeah,
married.
then he just looks identical to what he was before. He just like magically gets thin during some parts. Oh no, he's actually hot. Yeah, I wouldn't put a high expectations on it, but I'll give it the B.
Mine are unreasonably high for what we've seen.
You have very high expectations for this one.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with it, you know?
Okay. Barbarian.
Top row, top right.
Oh yeah, there we go. It's just not very distinct, so I wasn't thinking about it. I did want to. I forgot I did want
Yeah,
to have
yeah,
an
it took me a
actual
second.
C plus. Yeah.
Oh no, you have to recolor all of them now.
Now I'm just gonna recolor a couple of them. Actually, no, I forgot I have that color. I can just use that.
You lucked out.
I'll give it a watch. As out if it reminds me of Night's Watch from Game of Thrones a little bit. I never watched Game of Thrones, but yeah, I see what you're talking about there. I think would I expect better things from it or the Toxin show? That's the real question. I think I'm gonna
I
go
definitely
say
think it.
I think I'm gonna say Barbarian Wife. It just seems a little bit more interesting to me, convention wise. I just still don't have that much. Again, I don't have that much from Toxic Show. The animation looked better, but I don't have that much story wise to drag me into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the difference. Yeah, story wise, I think the Barbarian Princess or the Warrior Princess Barbarian King could be more interesting to me. Liar Game, is this like a second season? I feel like I'd heard of this before. I don't think I'd ever heard of the original
No
manga.
relations.
Yeah. It just feels like somewhat familiar to me. I'm not sure what I'm thinking of.
Well, it has a death game title. That's probably why.
Yeah, death games are basically all the same until proven otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
Wishing she would live up to the ideal, Kanazaki Nao's father named her thusly for honesty. Now has more than lived up to her father's wishes, even exceeding them, earning the label of a foolishly honest girl. This makes now the least qualified candidate for high stakes liar's game, where winning requires deceiving the opponents out of their money and losing means receiving massive debt. However, that doesn't stop a box containing 100 million yen in cash and a card informing her of her participation in the game arriving at her doorstep. Hey, what if you have the cash on you, are you already in debt and do you have to like pay it back? You have to pay that money
Can you
back.
just return the cash?
Yeah, what if you just return it? Nor does it stop her from being promptly tickled out of the entire sum of money. How? Upon hearing that genius swindler responsible for the bankruptcy of a major corporation is being released from jail, now goes to swindler Shinichi Akiyama to enlist his help. With that, the two are drawn to the dark, greed-filled, and deceptive world of Liar's Game. Debt? The South Koreans made this. Probably. The South Koreans like really shitty concepts for stories. Oh, this one actually has subtitles baked in, I think. Oh, it just has these on here. They popped up automatically. So yeah, she gets the money. Not really a fan of the art. It wouldn't end the show for me on that.
You're playing a liar's game to
Wait a
the
minute,
death.
wasn't. Wait, didn't they? I thought it said they met up outside of that because she got swindled. Maybe they team up during the game or whatever. All 22 players compete for this. Is 100 million debt. Okay, the first problem here is saying this person is saddled with unlimited, like unpayable debt. It's just costing you money because you gave them the money and you're never getting it back.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
That's kind of the problem where it starts off with is like that doesn't make any sense. You're giving these people money that they can't pay you back. You're guaranteeing that they're gonna have to find some other way to pay you back outside of the game. I'm gonna put this as like a D.
Yeah, I'm not interested at all.
It doesn't look bad enough that I put it as an F automatically, but it doesn't look good at all. I'm expecting to drop this one after an episode probably.
Yeah, definitely same.
It's a Japanese title. I think it is actually just called Liar's Game in Japanese too. It's like they just use English letters.
Liar game.
Oh, this other one's side story. Oh no, that is side story. I was gonna say it's like maybe it starts with an A because I'm still trying to figure out. I'm still thinking about how they sorted this list. How they sorted their tier list. I'm still thinking about that. Yeah, no. Liar's Game probably gonna suck. A live
Yeah,
action from
definitely missed out.
2007. Oh, so yeah, they got adapted into a live action show much earlier. And where's the manga from? 2005. Okay, so it went from 2005
Mm.
2015. So yeah, the manga came first by a couple of years, then they did a live action series, and now they're doing an anime much later.
Oh, I read this one as a manga.
Akane Banashi. I think you told me about
Yep.
this. With
Yeah, it
only
was pretty
your
good.
voice and body, master the art. Akane Usaki captivates since childhood by the magical performances of her father, Shinata Arakawa. Why does she have a different name? Witnessed a shocking incident during his decisive performance for the promotion, Shin-uchi, master rank. 6 years later, now high school student, she sets her sights on becoming Shin-uchi herself, pushing forward in the highly competitive world of Rakugo. Honestly, Rakugo as a concept sounds interesting to me. I have not found myself interested in an actual Rakugo show. I forgot what the last one was called, but it's like the Raccoon Girl one or something.
I do remember that one.
Yeah, the
That
Raccoon
one was bad.
Rakugo. I didn't get into it at all. So yeah, hopefully this one attaches reels me in better. The concept of like Japanese traditional stand up is interesting, but I didn't ever get into it. I definitely enjoyed seeing some of it translated, like some stuff people have really done, like in real life, like Rakugo performances. But it being translated in anime, I have not found that yet. I think I had seen a other show aside from the raccoon one. How did he die, anyways?
That's the funny thing. He didn't.
Oh wait, he just failed, and then it like
He just
broke him.
failed.
Oh, okay,
He just failed and then got a job.
that's fair enough. I think that's fair enough inspiration for a story. Like she wants to live up to what her father wanted to do, and
Yeah,
yeah, she wants to fulfill his dreams because he wasn't able to. She's really cute. You gotta love
she is.
the. Okay, so that's her dad, I guess. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's the guy who runs the club or whatever. Long timer. Japanese stand-up localization will definitely sink their fangs into this one. Yeah. I can only imagine how much it would get
Yep.
butchered if the wrong people are working on it. You know. Yeah, you said you like this one.
Oh yeah, that's yeah. It was fun. I fell off interest at some point, but like it was good for a while. That's the main villain. He's the bad guy who
the
got her dad
the
fired.
the villain of Rakugo. I think I remember people.
You think it's funny, but it's not funny.
I think I
It
remember
is
people
not funny.
talking
He's a
about
bad
the.
guy.
Do you think it will be a one season short too?
Oh, there's gonna be. It's still going.
Oh, it's still going. I thought there was an ending for
The manga's
this.
still going. No, the manga's like 160 chapters so far.
Oh, I guess it's actually pretty new. It's only 2022. I thought it
Yeah.
was. Yeah, this is the first season of possibly many if it's successful. Yeah,
Hmm.
it still has a lot to win me over from the Rakugo front, but yeah, I'll definitely give it a chance. A fair shake, you'd say. Needy Girl Overdose is an adaptation of a video game that I'm pretty familiar with, but I never played. Multi-ending adventure about a girl with quiet need for approval. Wants to become the bestest streamer equals internet angel. Considering part of the plot is your main character, the manager, having sex with her. I don't know what they're gonna do with this. So I don't think they could really do that.
Yeah.
Or do more than imply that. Oh, that's not very appealing to me. Okay. I don't actually like that. I don't like that actor very much. The girl voicing the main character. Let's see. Let's see who's that? Rina Kawaguchi, I think. Or no, that's a different character. I think because I think Setsu is the main character. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure she is. I don't know who is that voices her, but I just remember that like that voice. I'm just not really a big fan of it. She does. I was trying to think of what character she does that we saw last season, but it's blanking from my mind. Yeah, it's that weird like super squeaky one.
I don't remember.
I mean the game is based. It's game's a visual novel, so I don't know. I'll have to think about it because I think I might prefer
Is
getting
it?
it into it through the. Yeah, it's pretty much a visual novel from what I remember. Internet
Look, I'm
Yahoo.
not going to argue this right now, but we're going to have a discussion afterwards. That is not a visual novel.
Are you sure? I mean, there's not really. It's like a management game, but there's not really that much game to it, was there?
No, it was definitely a management game. I mean, there was enough gameplay.
Yeah. What did it start as? Was it first a game or did it start as like a manga?
I think it was a game.
Yeah, I do have it. I got it from a bundle at some point. But yeah, I think I might just rather engage with it through a game than doing the anime. I might check out the anime later, but that would probably be one I would skip for now because the game came first. I would like to know. I guess I'll look it up and see what the original one was if it did start as a game. Hey, it's listed as a visual novel game, Michael.
Look, man, I'm trying to big dog you, okay? It's not a visual novel.
It's not a visual novel, even though it's a visual novel.
Look, man, I was there. I was not
Visual
reading.
novel, Denpa, management simulation. It's like one of the three genres is visual novel, so I don't know.
You can't have more than two genres. Let's be real.
You know, we're two genres. What if a game is literally multiple genres at the same time, and that's the point? Did
Anyway,
you could watch the
where are
anime,
we
but
right?
you can watch the anime, but I think I'd probably rather try out the game first, and I'll just have it as I'll keep it on my list to check it out at some point because I'd probably enjoy the story. But yeah, check out the game first and then look at the anime after. Back to the actual list. I guess I could stick that one up there. Boom. I want this I want to end this love game. Is our next one? I remember that game. Handful of Hololive girls played it. Gemini. Yeah. I've never watched anyone actually play it. I just know people have played it. And it's existed around the sphere. Yeah. I want to end this love game. The first step to winning the love game is by saying "I love you." So how do you lose? By admitting you're in love. Let the games begin. Since childhood, Yukiya Sagi and Miku Sakura played the love game, where they try to fluster each other with a simple "I love you." But after falling in love for real and refusing to admit it, neither of them can afford to lose this battle. So yeah, definitely. I would assume it's Kaguya inspired. Yeah, it's coming
Yeah,
out
seems
way
like it.
after, so yeah, it has to be. Take the same inspiration. Could be plenty good. Uploader has not made it available in my country. Womp womp.
Fuck the United States.
Okay, YouTube, let's do this. Ah, say. Yeah, now they actually feel romantic. Then they're like, I actually do kind of like her. Why is this CG? I'm not liking that. I don't like that. We have these characters in CG models when they're like basically standing still.
His head's really big.
200% tariff on love games. Take it down.
Is he just scaled bigger than her?
Might be. They might be the same height, but he's scaled larger. I'm really concerned with the fact that they keep swapping to CG characters.
I am. Yeah,
I'm gonna put this one kind of low. I'm gonna put this one as a D.
this is gonna be like pseudo harem, where it's this interesting concept, but like the animation.
Yeah, there's a point where animation is so bad that I can't put up with it.
Hmm.
Excuse me. Mistress or Kanan. I think it's Kanan. is devilishly easy. A beautiful and alluring devil that devours human souls has descended. Kanan, the gourmet devil, descends upon a high school in the human world to devour young, sweet souls, and her first sacrifice is Yoji Kyogi. It's a high privilege to be devoured by yours truly. Be thankful and fear your creature. However, for some reason, she and Kyogi end up making a romantic contract. For the innocent Kaden, who's lived for thousands of years without experiencing first love, every day is filled with excitement. Going on dates? A first time? You damn inferior creature. First love rom-com about a cute and simple-minded devil begins. It looks like animated pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not the most generic design, just kind of a general taller guy, but it's like the second most generic design.
Hmm.
Big boobs. He has eyelashes. Does that disturb you?
No.
More demons. Human love interest. It is basically just a harem thing.
Yeah. We'll see if this is good.
I'd probably give it like a. It's animated well, so maybe I'd bump it up to like a 5.5. That's my assumption. Okay. Yeah, I'll put it in the C tier, but probably higher on the C tier. Slightly positive
Yeah.
expectations. Rooster fight. This is what I saw on Twitter before. KG, the neighborhood cock of the walk, is more than just an ordinary rooster. He's humanity's greatest defender. His opponents may be 10 stories tall, but nothing is bigger than his stout heart and fearsome battle cry. Yeah, very much a comedy action series, or at least absurdist action series. Oh yeah, yeah, they already had subtitles burned in. Yeah. Fried chicken for the chicken. It is all CG. It
Yeah.
doesn't look bad, but it's just like it definitely isn't appealing. Even the chicken has like this young female sidekick. Why is the other chicken trying to kill him?
Oh no.
Generally, stuff like this I don't get that into because I don't get immersed because I can't take it seriously. Absurdist premises have a hard time really getting capturing my imagination, so I'm not really expecting anything out of this. Yeah, it doesn't look bad for what it is, but it's just I don't think it's gonna be that appealing to me. He'd totally eat that fried chicken. I had a teacher who fed KFC to his chicken. Yeah, oh, chickens don't care.
Oh yeah, they love it.
Yeah, what do you think?
Oh, I'm not interested at all.
You're not interested at all.
Yeah, I'm fine with comedy. I'm fine with action. I don't really care for animals doing it. Everything has to have a gimmick, but rooster fighting. Yeah. I didn't see it down here at all.
Okay, so yeah, you're just not really about animals doing it. It's in the second row. Rooster fight's a different picture.
Ah, yeah, you're right. So yeah, that was my first F tier.
My first F tier. I think I'll put it in C tier. I'm not really high expectation. I just don't think it's bad for what it is. I just don't think it appeals to me. Maybe I should lower it a little bit because
Mhm.
yeah, I just don't expect to be into it at all. Yeah. I don't think it's poorly produced. I just think nobody asked me what I wanted when it came to this. And
And
really,
you know
my
they should
voice
have.
is the one that's most important. Yeah, this one is Yozakura Family Season 2. I hated this
Oof.
one. I hated Yozakura Family, dude. I could not stand it. We dropped how many episodes did we give it? Like two?
One,
One
I think
episode.
one. Yeah, not into it, not good. Get rid of it.
Yeah, definitely kind of on the absurdist side. So yeah, I give that an F. But yeah, not watching this one. It's off the list. Petals of Reincarnation. Toya Senji is talentless. He's tried everything, but he can't seem to excel at anything no matter how hard he tries. Then he meets Haito, a kendo champion and humanity's protector? She uses the stem of reincarnation to draw on the abilities of her past lives, but it only works when she slits her own throat. Now she wants Toya to join her. This sounds kind of weird.
Yeah, it sounds kind of needlessly edgy.
Yeah, maybe something like that. Not a fan of the style, really.
And it looks like they're just toning it down and just using petals instead of actual blood.
Yeah, they probably wouldn't be able to get away with blood just flying everywhere. Does the original have blood everywhere? Because it shows blood on the. Well, maybe the
I mean, I
maybe
assume it
maybe it's
has to.
consistently depicted as petals. Let's see. Is it a manga? I guess yeah, it is.
This is the oh, okay. This is the one with Hitler. It's fully censored, dude.
Oh, this was the one that got censored.
Yeah, yeah, it's fully censored. This isn't even. Yeah,
I guess I'll watch a episode, but yeah, definitely not anticipating that at all. It's like some.
yeah. This
It's trying to do its own thing, kind of shonen, and it's not really gonna work. I don't think.
it really is a why even bother adapting situation.
Yeah. Take a look at the
Yeah.
animation. Yeah, the Hitler lolly. But no,
Hmm.
the art looked kind of bad. Definitely could be a cult in real life. But no, the concept didn't sound very appealing, and the fact that it's also getting censored makes it less appealing. I'm gonna drop it to the bottom, yeah. I'm gonna put that in F tier. Gonna watch one episode and be done with it.
Same.
Girls can't be kind to otaku?
We'll see about that.
I was trying to think if this is one I had actually seen before, because I think I might have read some of this before. It's not that old, is it? Yes, a couple years old. Yeah, I think I might have seen some of this, but I don't remember it. Yeah, it's basically just the gals are also otaku, I think it is. Meet
Hmm.
Takia Seo, an otaku who sits behind the popular girls in class. Ijichi. Ijichi? I, it, how do you pronounce that? Ijichi, I guess?
Ichi, or
Ijichi?
maybe it's yeah. It has to be Ichi.
And Amane. Since they're people from different castes, you wouldn't expect them to have so much in common. When their worlds collide over a borrowed eraser, Takia slips up about his favorite anime, and Amane is rather quick to correct him. She says she's not a fan, but her familiarity with the series would suggest otherwise. Could she be a fellow geek? I like Yaru's, so I'm into it.
And I love Yaru.
I love me some Gyaru. Gotta give me some of that Gyaru. Mm-hmm.
Do you love Yaru?
Oh yeah, because he has the little cover for his eraser. That's very cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the girls are cute.
Yeah.
Not really much. I was gonna say not really much animation, but I guess it's just like some of the shots they're choosing. they're trying to shoot.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of detail.
Yeah, yeah, I think it looks totally fine. Premise is not
Yep.
really anything unique at all, but yeah, could be a fun show. Give it like a 6. Put it into my B tier. Middle. Yeah. Middle, middle, middle. Yeah. Maybe a show we watch, maybe a show we don't. Who knows the
Mm-hmm.
truth? Agents of the Four Seasons, Dance of Spring. Once upon a time, there was winter. Winter was once the only season in the world, but such existence was too lonely to bear. So it created spring to love. Before long, Earth wished for more time to rest in the cycle. Summer and autumn were born. The ones who carry the cycle are called Agents of the Four Seasons. Hinagiku, the vernal agent, disappeared from this land 10 years ago, taking the season of spring with her. Now, after incredible hardship, she's returned to restore the cycle to its proper state. And as in myth passed down since dawn of time, she sends her love to winter. That's a very odd title, very esoteric. Doesn't really describe
Yeah.
the show. Is this like metaphor? Is this romance, drama, fantasy, romance? How mystical are we talking? Are we describing it mystically, or is it like actually mystical? It's called Gyaru, and it's art. Thanks, Jimmy. I assumed the orange haired girl's the one of spring.
Yeah, if I had to guess.
But yeah, no, I think it is
Because they
playing
all
it.
hate
I
her.
think it is.
So yeah.
I was gonna say it's playing it very literal. These are the literal incarnations of the seasons, and
Everyone knows who they are.
if they disappear, the seasons worldwide stop functioning.
Well, it's not even like they literally disappear. It's just like they stop doing their job.
Like you could like you could assign that to an actual person. Yeah, again, like stuff that's like just more out there. It's hard to even say it's out there. It's just like, it's just so weird. It's so weird of an idea.
I mean, I don't think this would work tonally, but I wish there was like a running gag about betting on the groundhog.
Wait, what's going on now? Now we have bullets flying and people dying.
Terrorists really don't want winter to end.
When you like when you move these concepts from being like reverence for gods and like personifications of ideas like of seasons and bring it from myth to literally being people imbued with the powers of the powers of bringing the seasons, it just makes it the dynamic so different.
Yeah.
Definitely not a metaphor. Winter persists until a lion slays a giant blondie or a giant blonde. Personification of seasons. Oh no, they ripped off Ruby. It doesn't look bad, but like I don't anticipate getting into this one.
Ugh, come on, man. I got 3 weeks riding on that fucking groundhog seeing the shadow. Come on, man.
Come
3
on,
weeks.
man. As you're just like rolling your dice. Come on, come on. It's going on the list, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Heretical Last Boss Queen. I thought I finished it. I don't remember.
We did.
What did I give it? I gave it a 6. Yeah, that's why I don't remember. It's like, yeah.
It got kind of boring at the end, and that was its main crime.
The funny thing is, I don't remember the manga being that boring because I read a lot of the manga. I'm pretty sure I've already read past like the
Same.
yeah. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, it is a sequel to a show we already watched, so gotta watch it.
Just vague memories of it being disappointing is all I have.
Pretty much, yeah. I'm gonna put it on a C. I'm gonna drop it down because
Hmm.
I'm not really expecting to finish it based on how it ended last time. Based on not having good memories of it, yeah, I'm gonna drop it down. Another romance. The Ramparts of Ice. Socially inept, Higawa Kyoki maintains a wall between herself and other people. She spends time in high school alone until she meets Amamiya Minato, a boy who keeps trying
Mamma
to
mia,
close. Amamiya,
here we
Amamiya,
go again.
a boy who keeps trying to close the distance between them for some reason. The loner Kyuki, the popular Miki, the boundaryless Minato, the kind basketball player Yuta. This is a story about four complicated, confused young people and their mixed up lives. Which is the. I guess the girl's a basketball player, probably, because that's usually what it is. Miki. It's Miki. Which one was she? The popular Miki?
Hmm.
Okay. Not a basketball player. This is Netflix produced. Wait, which one was this for? Uh, Oh, I thought I said by Shueisha Comics. I thought I was gonna say like other thing they made. Yeah, people just kind of hate her.
Hmm.
I guess they were already friends then.
Yeah.
Also, it looks pretty okay.
Yeah.
It seems like to be playing it not too fast, not really any comedy aspect to it, just a dramatic romance. And maybe a
Hmm.
little bit. There's always like some kind of jokes with any anime, but basically,
It's more so coming of age than romance.
yeah, probably. It does list heterosexual, so we don't have to be worried about anything else going on.
Whew. I was worried there for a minute. Another one for the boys.
Like sometimes women like heterosexual stuff. Sometimes.
Oh, I meant we're not losing one to the girls.
Would I put above the Gal show? That's my question. I don't think I would.
No.
Yeah, probably not. I'm not really seeing. There's not really a lot of new shows that I'm like, ooh yeah, another piece of candy. Not really anything else I would put on like like 7 or above. Not really that much. It's more just tentative. Like, yeah, that could be nice. Because I still have
I mean, we
doubts.
started this. We started this tier list with 11 shows that were season twos. You
Yeah,
know.
part of that. That's part of it. There's just not that many shows that are not sequels.
Hmm.
What were the leftover shows? Scum of the Brave and Precure. Do I don't think any of the movies are that interesting. Let's check out this one. What about Noke Hibigami? Wait, what was this one? Was this Index? Regular at the Magic
Yes.
High School.
No, no, this is yeah, Irregular Magic High School.
Yeah, that one's getting a movie. Hibigami, third movie in the Mononoke movie trilogy. Oh yeah, there
Hmm.
was what was the first one? Because I think I didn't watch it, but I had seen that it was like something that was being made. Yeah, I mean it's gonna be finishing a trilogy, so maybe I should actually check it out. Did I put it on my planning? I don't think I did.
Gotta add it.
Yeah, I guess I might as well. Not for this season, but might as well take a look at it. Yeah, could be an interesting watch. That's pretty decent
Mhm.
scores. I'll put the first one on my watch list. Otherwise, not really anything for the bottom. I guess watch the Do You Like Big Girls probably.
Ooh, wait, do not play any preview for it.
No,
I'll
I know
explain
it's
this.
yeah, I know it's yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, what were we gonna explain? That it gets terrible and worser.
Well, no, but like it's either going to be censored or it's going to be explicit. And it's on Crunchyroll. No, it's not on Crunchyroll, so never mind.
Let's see. I don't think it has anything explicit here.
Nudity
It just has
80%.
nudity as its top tag. Like I don't think it's gonna have anything in the trailer. I mean, like, what do you think they would just upload that to YouTube? You think people would
Yes,
just up? Yeah, they would. Yeah, this is a 4 minute episode duration short show.
all the time.
Yeah, we'll see if it's really as bad as you told me it is.
Yeah. I will say a certain Canadian we know is very excited for the show.
Titties on my YouTube. Yes, yes, it is. Ingoku Danshi. What is this one? It looked kind of bad when I saw it on the tier list maker. It's a
Mhm.
place where greedy wives live. A married woman's erotic suspense. This extreme.
This is another nudity show.
Yeah, this is the extreme suspense of a married woman by the author of Libido Hunter Takaru. In this story, a group of perverted married women wearing the mysterious libido cross costume that amplifies human desire come under attack. Protect the apartment complex from threat of perverted wives. I don't not really going for NTR. I'm gonna take a bold stance and say I don't like NTR.
Not a fan.
Was this one also a hentai? Yeah.
No.
Except this one is
3 for 3.
how old are these characters?
Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about it. Oh, it says high school, so it's fine.
Innocent boy.
These poor boys having their innocence gobbled up by dangerous vixens. These do not look like high schoolers. This is a lolicon show, dude.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
it
gonna
is.
skip that one. I'm gonna
All
say,
right, I mean, totally your choice. I just want you to know it's your choice.
hey, Pop, we weren't doing anything. We were just looking at the new anime, which there's not very many of.
Mhm.
There's not many of them. Where's the big girls?
I did not find Big Girls either.
I guess it doesn't. Yeah, because I don't think that one's on here. I don't think I saw the other short one either.
Yeah.
Picked mine for spring. Got about 15. Yeah, like
Are all of
usual.
them returning so far?
Yeah, are they all returning shows? Because it feels like all of them are returning shows. Gonna pop vending machine over there because we're not watching that one. Okay, back to where we were. Botan Kamana fully blossoms when drunk. Kamana Botan is a 20-year-old college student at the welcoming party for the dorm she's assigned to. Dorm leader Ibuki gives her a highball to drink and she becomes tipsy, leading to her involvement with Ibuki from now on. A tipsy teasing girl comedy. It seems like cute girls get drunk.
Mhm. Which we like.
We like that. We like that when girls get drunk.
I think I'll get drunk tonight.
Yeah, I haven't had anything interesting to say about the shows because I'm just still watching the shows I like. The only show I dropped after like the last stream was the Dragon Hatchling show. That was it. Nothing else. I've just been watching the rest of the
I mean,
shows.
you'll have something to say about My Hero next week, I'll tell you what.
I'm sure I will once we actually get caught up and finish everything. Animation on that looks kind of nice. Seems to be a decently produced cute girls doing cute things show. I should recommend this to Blaine. I think he would like this one.
Probably.
I'll send it to him right now.
I think it has a different cover on the spreadsheet. It's like the very last one.
Are you sure it's the very last one?
I think it's like the same hairpiece, the second last one.
Oh yeah, that looks like it. Yeah, she's holding a bottle. I think I'd get that a pretty high score. That looks like a 7 for me. Put into B tier.
Mm-hmm. I'm interested.
All right. Yeah, we'll watch that one. Yeah, it seems like a nice slice of life. Is there anything else under it? Comedy, romance, slice of life? Yeah, it seems mostly like a slice of life to me. Cute
Yuri?
girls drinking a lot. Or maybe not that much. It didn't seem like they're getting like wasted or anything. It just seemed like they're having fun getting a little tipsy with each other. Pop, I have a few second or third season shows that do not pick a lot of high school shows. And this one is Yowa Sensei, high school homeroom teacher Hiyori Hiwamura is known as the scary teacher. And if you offend her, she'll put a curse on you, or at least that's what everyone believes. She's secretly a total softie who's deeply misunderstood. Once you see her sweet side, she'll put a different kind of spell on you. Unfortunately, one of her students, Akihito Abikura, has accidentally discovered her secret. So this is an all-girls ecchi kind of thing.
Yeah. Pop yearns for Iruma-kun.
That does not look that good. Yeah, I'm not really inspired by the animation at all. Probably put it towards the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like from the little bit I've seen, it's just like, yeah, probably not that interesting. Black
Doesn't
hair.
seem like my comedy.
Yeah, black hair girl got a grip on that puppy. Oh yeah,
That's a girl?
I think they're all girls. I'm pretty sure all of them are girls.
Oh, yeah, that's long hair. It looks short from here.
Yeah. Yo yo, yo yo. Yeah, middle. Yeah, I'm gonna put that in C tier. I'm gonna put the other children's show and I'm gonna put that in F tier. I'm gonna put that in the no tier. Precure, it's gonna drop that one there as well.
Clean it up a little bit.
Yeah. As we go, Mao. Nanoka passes through a portal into the Taisho era, where Exorcist Mao reluctantly rescues her from the jaws of grotesque yokai. When Nanoka gets back to the present, she discovers she has some new incredible abilities. She returns to the past looking for answers, only to get caught up in Mao's investigation of a series of gruesome murders. As questions about her multiply, Nanoka learns that Mao is cursed by a cat demon named Byoki, and so is his sword. If anyone but Mao attempts to wield it, they're doomed. When Mao's life is in jeopardy, Nanoka picks up his blade and swings. This looks like a who was this made by? This is Studio Sunrise. It definitely looks decent.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a remake because the style looks older. I don't. Doesn't look like there's any other TV adaptation, but it's just staying true to the old style from
The
2019.
manga started in 2018. Jeez.
Okay, so this is a modern series that it very much emulates a 90s style to it, though. You could
You
absolutely
know,
see
I'm
that.
into it.
Yeah.
That has to be more interested than any trailer could do.
Yeah, somebody that very much reminds me of Inuyasha. I never watched Inuyasha, by the way.
Me neither. I was just gonna take your word for it.
It looks very nice. I like the style a lot. It's very well animated. It seems like they don't have any crazy magic systems. It seems like everybody has like one power or whatnot. Gay priest. Okay. Yeah, she gets the cat powers after going down there. Yeah, no, this looks good. I like this.
Mm-hmm. I'm with it.
A guy with sword. Top on the right. Yeah, I'll put that in my B tier. the klutzy class monitor and the girl with the short skirt. Sakura Daimon is the school's perfect, or this Sakura Daimon is the school's prefect. A prefect is a student who is authorized to enforce discipline. As a prefect, he's supposed to be a role model for other students. Unfortunately, he's not perfect. Kohinata is one of the people who Sakura Daimon has tried to discipline to wearing appropriate school attire, but she has thus far been disobedient. And it's the story of the two interacting with each other. Not a big fan of the way it looks. Not really. It tries to be fairly expressive, but it's just not that detailed. It doesn't really animate super well.
Yeah,
I'd probably just give it an average, not really expecting anything from it.
same.
Could be moderately enjoyable. Like the just like the guy alone is not very appealing design wise to me. He's not generic, but it's just not really something I don't see anything in his eyes. And I'm like, oh, he's interesting. Okay, klutzy class monitor.
It's in the middle, bottom row,
Okay.
pink.
Yeah, put it in C tier. Observation log of my fiance who calls herself a villainess. Oh, so we're following. Are we following the guy following a girl who thinks she's reincarnated or is reincarnated?
Incredible.
This could be really nice.
We've come so far.
Because Prince Cecil is an extraordinarily intelligent, or because Prince Cecil is extraordinarily intelligent, life is boring for him. His days are without much excitement, but he becomes engaged to Bertia, the daughter of a marquis, or Marquis. I think, yeah, just Marquis is correct. Yeah, the first thing she says to him when they first meet is quite baffling. She claims she's a villainous heroine in the story of his life. According to Bertia, she has memories of her previous life in a certain romance game she played her life before. She played the character of the villainess. Her purpose in her new life is to become an exemplary villainess and ruin the prince's engagement. In order to achieve this goal, Bertia does one outrageous thing after another. This sounds amazing, dude.
Yeah.
Unless it looks terrible, I have a high I can't believe I wouldn't finish this. This sounds like a great comedy. Huh? It merely looks pretty normal.
Hmm.
Yeah, the idea that she wants to live out the life of the villainess is very fun. I am purposely going to try to ruin the prince's engagement. Yeah, no, this looks great. I don't think it's that one. I was
It's
thinking
the
of the
other
bottom.
one. It's
Uh,
the top row.
oh yeah, there we go. Yellow dress. I'm gonna give that a B plus. Gonna give that like an 8. That looks very good.
I agree.
I would expect this to be one of my favorite new shows of the season. Yeah, like that seems like a really good comedy. Great
Hmm.
perspective, twist on the villainous genre. 100 scenes of Awajima. Awajima Opera School, where countless girls from across the country flocks in hopes of one day standing on the big stage. As they work towards achieving their dreams of stardom, their time at Awajima is filled with as much friendship and admiration, competition, and jealousy. The precious feelings of girls who were at once both classmates and rivals tenderly capture the portraits of an ensemble cast. Seems like a little bit of a step back description rather than like actually trying to tell the story. Okay. I keep like looking to the right side while it's loading and seeing different stuff. It's like I got an I think that's Etrian Odyssey. Uh like video. Then I got like Pokemon video. Then every raw chicken is bad. Cecilia didn't know about salmonella. Then I got Leon's
I
stream.
I saw Dracula Flow on there earlier.
It was. It's pretty cute. It used to be a cute girls doing cute things kind of show.
Hmm.
Okay, is there like any drama stuff, or is it mostly just slice of life? Because it kind of implied that there would be more drama stuff in competition. I think the focus on opera could be pretty fun. We watched Black Swan last year. Yeah, we watched Black Swan last year,
Hmm.
and that was like a beautiful depiction of like opera with through a horror lens. Yeah, I could definitely get into this.
Same. I'm excited for it. I could not find it on the thing.
Yeah, three girls together. Yeah, it wouldn't be that one there. It's not the baseball show. I'm not gonna watch the baseball show anyways.
Well, we could just use the baseball show as a stand-in for it.
I'm just gonna add the image because yeah, it doesn't look like it's on here. I don't. It wouldn't be this girl in the bottom right either.
Yeah, no. That should be something else.
Yeah, yeah. I don't see anything. So I'm gonna just download the image. Okay. Looks like the other one I downloaded is also still there. I've not put a bunch of shows in F tier, which is nice. I've not gone on my way to say like, oh man, that looks like ass. Yeah, 100 scenes of Awajiman. What's it listed as? Drama, music, and romance. Is there LGBT themes or something? I guess a bit.
Yes.
It's like one person listed as that. It might not really be there, or it might be light. One of the two. Yeah, and the baseball was Diamond No Ace second act. I don't watch any baseball shows. I have barely enough interest in baseball as it is. I don't need to watch a baseball anime. An automaton does not concern itself with the bacteria of meat bags. Talking about Cecilia's clip. Yeah. Oh, I can't believe the vending machine is getting season 3. Jesus.
I completely blanked that there was a season 2.
I didn't know there was this. No, I did remember there was season 2, but then I forgot about it because it's like I didn't like the show. I didn't like the show. I
Yeah,
tried to give it a lot of chances, but I was just like, I could not keep up with it. You're right for vending machine pops. You've been keeping up with it since the beginning. I remember you talked about liking the first season.
he did.
My beast, my interest in baseball begins and ends with a Goomba or with Goomba. Are you talking about the Mario Sluggers?
Yeah, Super Mario Sluggers, or
Yeah,
preferably Mario Sluggers.
I watched a little bit of that.
It is very good.
I did download Mario Sluggers because I wanted to play it again. Not really animation going on here. Is this gonna be Mashal but bad? Oh, begins and ends with Goomba. Okay, Gura. Okay, yeah, he was talking about Gura. I actually thought he was talking about the Mario baseball. I mean, that's not a bad tree for a school. I don't know how they got it so big, but it looks kind of funny. What? I thought it was gonna be like a dragon or something. No, he made Ice Arrow. So there's a hand holding this giant mystical bow, and then there's like a rock of ice at the other end. There's string on this ice bow that's shooting an ice arrow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put this like F tier, I think. Oh, she makes herself big. Okay. Oh, I didn't know at the beginning. I wasn't even thinking about that. I was like, oh, I guess that's what her magic does. It's like Mountain Lady or whatever. Cause I, I assume they all do. They all like just like she like focuses on size magic or something. That I don't even know how that would come into being. Like he has ice magic, I guess. So then what would
I don't
she do?
understand why you would choose to focus on that shit.
How would that be? In World of Magic, would being bigger and like assuming you have better strength, would that be useful? It is not useful for Mount Lady. She sucks ass.
Wasn't she the fourth most popular hero?
It's probably only because she has a big ass.
Put some respect on her name. Do it.
They had cat balls. I'm gonna give
I
this an
saw.
F
I
tier.
saw.
This is an F
F
tier,
tier, yeah.
dude. We will watch one episode.
Maybe more if it's good.
I don't think it's gonna be good. That's why we're
We'll
putting
see.
it. That's why we're putting it in F tier. That looked like garbage, dude. Maybe not the worst, literally the worst, but I'm gonna guess like a 2 out of 10. That's my bet.
Potentially.
Maybe Yogi. It might be garbage. We love eating garbage though because we're bears. Haibarakun no Syokute Station New Game.
Hannibal Rarekun?
Hanna-Barbera-kun. First 4 episodes are advanced screening. We all have embarrassing
Ooh.
memories or deep regrets from high school, right? Socially anxious college senior Natsuki Haibara sure does. When he thinks back to on that time of his life, all he has are fleeting fantasies of a happy adolescence that could have been. Imagine his bewilderment and surprise when he explicitly finds himself 7 years in the past, 1 month before his first year of high school. Okay, I can get behind that. Can Haibara avoid his previous mistakes, make his way to the top of the school's social pyramid, and end up with the girl of his dreams? Or will he be forced to relive 3 years of solitude as the most hated guy in school? He'll need all the help he can in order to succeed. From workout regimen to online how-to guides, it's gonna be a fun comedy. Yeah. I love garbage, Charlie. I love garbage. Oh yeah, he's just this fat loser, dude. Honestly, he deserved to be hated. She didn't even insult him. She's just like, "No, I don't find you attractive because you're fat." And then he ends up 7 years in the past, in the same fat little self. He can't even fit this tracksuit, but he's working on it. He's gonna take care of himself.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, if only slimming down was that easy.
Yeah.
And she still rejects him. He may be cuter now, but he's not the Chad. Uh, I think normally I'd probably put this in a D tier because it doesn't look that not as fast as Ugly Mug Epic Fighter. Oh, I didn't even watch that show, but did they just like instantly slim him down so he's not like fat anymore in that one? Did they like
In which
instantly do
one?
that? Ugly Mug. Do you not remember that show?
I'm not. I don't remember the one you're talking about.
It's the fat guy. It's the one you had as your profile picture.
Oh yeah. We didn't watch it, so I don't know.
That's what I was asking. If you, why does Fate have? Okay, well, I mean that's probably not big enough to get censored, but I could see that.
I didn't see it.
It's at the top. Oh, now it's gone.
Base.
I forgot that was called, but it was like some other show called Fate in 2019. Ugly bastard character, yeah. Maybe it shows up if I search ugly. No, it does not. Fat Fighter, ugly guy anyway, ugly mug. Oh, it was literally just called ugly mug. Yeah.
Incredible.
First, he's got where the main character's fat. Uh, I hate how Annulus search works. It doesn't. It just searches absolute garbage. I search ugly and then it doesn't show up. I search ugly mug and then it does show up. But yeah, did this guy like instantly lose weight after like the beginning of the show? Is that
I
what you're
assume
talking
he
about,
didn't.
Pop? Because I can't imagine they would. Doesn't make any sense. Or yeah, I don't know.
Was it a romance pop?
'Cause I think he was talking about ugly mug specifically.
He
Because
could have been
there's
talking about.
he's fat all the way through.
Well,
What were you referencing then? Not as fast as losing the weight as ugly mug. Because what I was talking about is the fact that he lost the weight in like a couple slideshows. This is the fate of the diabetes hero from My Hero. Yeah, this doesn't really look appealing to me. I think the premise could be fun because he's reliving his childhood days instead of just trying to improve himself without knowing. I think it was probably this one, wasn't it? It's got two girls in the
maybe.
background. Hard to tell. I don't think anything else fits, so I'm gonna just assume that's what it is. In fact,
Sure.
I'd probably be better off just like grabbing the image so I could just know.
Put that in the mild interested category.
I'm gonna put that as a C. It doesn't look bad or anything. I'd probably usually put it in D, but I think the premise is enough to bump it up a little bit for me on my interest scale. Pops him at the MC
Oh
was
wait, no,
nowhere near
that
as fat as
girl. It's
Ugly
gonna
Mug.
be the brown-haired girl show.
Oh, the last one. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll swap it out because that one's actually still on there.
Yeah.
That would be it. That's his love interest. Yeah, the guy's nowhere near as fat as Ugly Mug. That's true. Nigashita Sakana wa Okita Ukikata. What's the actual title? The fish I missed was big, but the fish I caught was too big. Or the other one
Always
is
a catch.
yeah,
Oh,
always cat.
Princess Punch.
I punched my way into marrying a prince. From a very young age, people noticed that Maria, the youngest daughter of a duke, was filled with potential. She raised as the heiress of her house until the birth of her baby brother relieves her of her duties. She scrambles to find a husband, but all the eligible bachelors in her duchy are taken. At this rate, she's doomed to the life of a spinster. Maria decides to study abroad in Rubini in hopes of finding a husband, with help of her distant relative Ida. But in twist of fate, the crown prince breaks off his engagement with Maria, even though they've never met before.
Potential woman.
I don't remember getting engaged. Breaks off the engagement even though they weren't together.
Yeah, breaks it off because he met someone new and it's just her because they never met.
That's pretty well animated.
Yeah, this could be fun.
Not villainous show, because she isn't a villainous. And then she has to try to get with him. This could be a decent villainous show. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Do you know how much I sacrificed? Okay, it's also the manga was translated as always a catch, yeah. People always want to make it bigger than it is. They want to make it feels like a lot of translators intentionally try to make it longer when they could just shorten it. You don't have to do the full title. You could just do always a catch. That's all you have to do. You're serving a different market.
No.
Yeah, I don't I think I'd probably put it like a 5.5, yeah. Put it at the top of the C.
You could also just not translate the name at all and just leave it really long, non-English words.
Nigashita sakana wa o kikara ga surya geta sakana ga uki sugida ken.
You know, they literally did that for JJK.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, because it would have been called Sorcery Fighter.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Because it has such a bad title.
Yeah.
I'm sure you could come up with something better around like the curses, you know?
Yeah, but I think Curse Fighter would also be pretty funny. Geez, we got so many shows left, so much to review.
We don't actually have that much left that's worth looking at.
True.
We're gonna go from the bottom down because we're skipping the childhood shows and Precure. Or actually, is that not? It says Pretty Series. Was that Precure? Or is it something different? It's just like another one of these
This is a
shows.
different one.
That's a different
Yeah.
one. Completely different.
Entirely unrelated to Precure.
Yeah, let's go. Let's grab all of these. Take a look at all of them because we don't have that many left. Okay, there was the Curio fan club. Okay, that was the other one I was looking at. I was like, hey, it's that one. It wasn't that one. I don't remember this one with these four girls on the tier list maker.
I mean, they're doing cute things, it looks like.
Okay, and then the last one was even a replica could fall in love.
Bullshit, she can.
On days where Sanao is sick or not feeling like going to school, she's called to take her place. She's born to this world when Sunao wished to have a substitute. No one knows that she exists, but she tries to do her best for Sanao whenever she's called. One day, she talks with Sanada, one of her classmates. They become friends, but soon he notices that she's different from the original Sanao. He was the first one who did. She tells him to walk with her only when she has her hair half up. Sanada does like she told him, and they enjoy their time together. As they become closer, she realizes that she has special feelings towards Sanada. Doesn't know what will happen to her if she, a replica, falls in love. Deckard, you missed one. Did I? Because I didn't think I did. We'll figure it. We'll figure it out at the end. Because I'm pretty sure I
I mean,
clicked on
only if
all
it's
of
on
them.
that.
I'm not gonna notice until we get to the end and we look down here. It's like, was there something else here? You missed the replicant. Yeah, Deckard. Well, I mean, I don't think Deckard's gonna be alive for another like 100 years or something. Actually, wait, what was the Blade Runner? Was that 2049?
Yeah.
I can't remember what year it was set in. Oh, sequel titled 2049. What year was it set in?
Yeah.
2019. Okay, so Deckard was born. He's just not old enough yet. I was thinking the other way because if it was set in 2019, he would have been like 30, assuming he was actual human.
hmm
30 something, 40 something.
That's assuming he's a human in the movie.
But yeah, she wished in a well or something and got herself a clone. And that seems kind of evil.
Yeah.
You created another person who actually exists.
He's just allowed to be a shut-in.
Yeah, she just doesn't go out and tell you unless you tell her to. Yeah, that seems kind of cute. Yeah, not too sure about it, but I definitely don't feel negatively towards it. I'll give it a 6. Yeah. All right, next one. Go down. Does it have a translate title? Killed again, Mr. Detective? Question mark. Sakia Otsuki is the son of a legendary detective, working to follow in his father's footsteps with his assistant, Lilithia. However, something's different about this high school sleuth. Wherever he goes, he always manages to get himself entangled in these cases. As a murder victim, when Saki is tasked to infiltrate a luxury cruise ship, he finds himself killed once again. But every time he opens his eyes, little Thea is there by his side, ready to help him get to the bottom of the mystery. Watch Misanthrope at all. Which one was that this season? I forgot. I don't think I've been watching it. I think we watched a little bit of it.
Is that the one where the dude dies at the first episode?
No, I don't think that was it. It was the Monster Girl one, I think. Yeah,
Ah, yes. Not that good, but it was. I mean,
I didn't
it
like
was
it.
okay.
I didn't really care for the girls at all. It just didn't.
Yeah,
It never really caught me at all.
yeah.
I don't remember the specifics, but yeah, it really wasn't that interesting to me.
They were all boring, except Werewolf. But then again,
Yeah, this guy just like repeatedly gets murdered. It looks like he already. It looks like he's already dead.
yeah.
Yeah, Pop is okay. Okay, it was heartwarming in a few spots. Yeah. Yeah, like look at how beat up he is. He looks like he's been killed already, not just like he came back from being killed. And maybe he just like wakes up every time like, he actually dies, but then he does just come back to life. I was thinking it was like a time reversal thing where he would just go back to a time before he got killed.
Oh, it's almost like everyone admits who killed him the second they see him.
You're not supposed to be alive. I don't think this is really what I'd be interested in. Probably maybe I'd give it 2 episodes to build something up. Doesn't look terrible, but just I don't think I'd really be interested in it. Yeah, I don't think character designs are bad or anything. It's just like, yeah, not really what I'm looking for.
Agreed.
Yeah, I think I like it better than the other ones in D tier though. Give it more of a chance. Okay, Kill Ow. Juzo Ogami is a legendary hitman who's never failed an assignment, no matter how impossible. One day after wiping out a powerful organization, he's stung by a mysterious wasp and collapses. When he wakes up, the fearsome 39-year-old assassin is transformed into a 13-year-old boy. Before he can even
Hmm.
process what happens, his boss delivers a new order, and that body infiltrated middle school. What awaits him is an unexpected school life filled with colorful classes. Is him being an assassin actually going to matter? Kill out? Nah, kill Yamcha. Blonde girl and dog with a detective hat? Ame? All these people are just like not drawn. These are just like stand-in NPC kind of thing. Except for the one girl who matters.
Did he also become fat when he was young again?
I don't know. Sounds dumb. I'll stick with the Fable for my Hitman needs. Yeah,
Why
honestly,
would you stick with trash?
I don't think. I mean, you didn't like it, but honestly, I thought Fable was fine. It was just kind of okay. Yeah, he got like turned into a child. I don't even like if he can do anything. Like he could just kill anyone. Why would he even need to like specifically hide in a school to like kill somebody in a school? That concept already from the start seems a little bit odd. It's not like people live in a school. People like anybody you'd want to kill would be able to you'd be able to get them outside of school, or you could just snipe them or something. You know.
The person he needs to kill is masquerading as a student that lives on campus.
I think it could be okay, but yeah, again, I'm gonna rate it fairly low. It's not really, it
Mhm.
doesn't seem that appealing to me.
I'm not sure which one it is. It might be the red one.
Hmm. Take another look at this. Not sure.
Just not on there.
Yeah, 'cause he has black and white
Terrific.
hair. I haven't noticed anything else that would fit that. Blonde girl, black and white hair. I just don't see anybody else that fits that. And some of these on here I already saw that I'm like, oh yeah, I know that one.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta run, fellas. Is fun. See you, Pop. Have a good night.
Later.
I'll finish up this in no time.
Well, sometime.
It'll be sometime, yeah. Yeah, just not really into that. D tier. Fist of the North Star Hokuto no Ken remake. I wonder exactly, is this like going to be from the beginning? Year 1990
Could be.
X, worlds engulfed in nuclear inferno. The seas have vanished, Earth lies in ruins. It seems all life has been wiped out, but humanity has not perished. Survivors cling to hope, desperately searching for food and water. However, their hopes are trampled underfoot by violence. Might makes right in this world where the weak are crushed without mercy. Yeah, it seems to be like a pure remake. Um, I don't know if I'll really bother because like the original is really well regarded, so I don't know why I would want this. I don't think it's gonna be doing a Trigun thing where it's gonna try to do anything new either, and it's like
It's
full
just
CG.
3D.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't really appeal to me. I don't find the CG like particularly appealing.
Wow, it's the scenes everyone knows, but in CG.
Yeah, what was the studio that makes this? Because I mean, I'm sure they've done other stuff. Warner Bros.
Why would I ever
Japan.
watch this when JoJo Part 1 exists?
Oh, they're also doing though. Gals can't be kind to Otaku this
And Rent
season,
a Girlfriend.
and they're doing Rent a Girlfriend, and they're doing the Fish Show, and they're doing
And
they're doing Doctor Stone. So they have like 5 shows this season.
Mhm.
I don't know how a production company even does that, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did Baki. That's why it was their CG was reminding me of. So I'm assuming the team that's doing this is the team that did Baki. Did they have any other older seasons? Yeah, they had the older season of Baki.
Hey, my wife has no emotion.
Yeah, they have like 6 teams probably or something like that working at the same time under
They have to, yeah.
DMS. Yeah, that how else could you do 5 shows during the same season? Unless you have like one on a backlog or something that you didn't release yet. Doesn't make sense.
Netflix can't even do multiple episodes a year for JoJo.
Yeah, I mean, it just doesn't feel that appealing. I might just skip it because I haven't watched the original anyways. So I'd probably want to watch that first.
Yeah, I'm not interested in it
Yeah,
that much at all.
not gonna really bother putting it on the list. Maybe I'll check it out sometime in the future, but yeah, not now. It doesn't appeal to me as much as like the Spice Wolf remake did.
Mhm.
Kusanoki's Garden of Gods. Deep in the countryside, Minato Kusunoki is left in charge of a terrifying house overflowing with evil spirits, or at least it was full of until his extraordinary ability cleared them all out. Instead, a procession of unique and peculiar gods is drawn to the comfort of the purified Kusunoki residents, and Minato spends his days relaxing in the company of his spiritual neighbors. I mean, it's kind of starring a guy, and I don't really care about watching men all day because that's kind of gay. So I don't know. It's kind of starting off on the wrong foot for me. Is that one of the girls he purged? No, this is after. I just can't imagine being into this. And there might be more here than I would have for other shows, but I probably wouldn't go out of my way to pan it or anything, but I don't really anticipate getting into it at all.
Hmm.
Okay. Not gonna put an F tier, but probably bottom of D or below, above the Death Game.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Ichiyoma Menkitsu Garashi. A high school girl's manga cafe. Mako, countryside girl, enrolls in a rich girl's school. She's told that if she does volunteer work, her tuition will be free, but in reality, she'll be living and working in a manga cafe? Living in a small manga cafe booth turns out to not be so bad. Why not try enjoying a manga cafe filled with cute high school girls as staff? Underrated show of the season. Oh, it's more than a manga cafe. Okay. It's got computers, it's got like food and stuff. A gigantic amount of manga stuff. A bunch of weird otaku garbage.
Hmm.
Yeah, just like cute girls doing cute things thing. Yeah. I mean, if it's funny, I'll watch it. If it isn't, drop it. That's the way it goes. Did this one have a thing on here? Because I don't think this one did. Maybe it's this maid thing actually. Was there another one lined up with the maid show? Let's double check. 'Cause I don't think there was one that lined up with the maid. Yeah, I don't see anything that lines up with the maid. Oh yeah, there's OVA stuff. That's why we didn't see some of the other ones. Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, Rent a Girlfriend was on that. The Go For It, Nakamura-kun, the Nippon Sangoku, and there's the maid one. Yeah, so we'll add these on. We'll do them later too. The ones that I think I'd be into, anyways. I'm not gonna watch the Dorohedoro. I forgot about that. Yeah, we have the Love with the Prism is over already. Was there gonna be more? Episode 20 airs on January 15th. Already aired. Yeah, that one's already done.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Dorohedoro. I should catch up to Dorohedoro. I would actually want to watch this. I really did like
I heard
Dorohedoro,
good
but I
things.
only watched a couple episodes, so yeah, we could watch that.
Yeah, I heard good things. I haven't watched it though.
Okay, yeah, but I thought it was really wild, really interesting, just action series, really crazy world. Okay, let's go back to the start. Yeah, let's just get this image put in like C tier. Yeah, not really anticipating at all, but you know, it might be fun. We'll see how it pans out.
Yeah. Could very well be the show of the season.
It won't be.
Maybe.
Could be, but it won't be.
Maybe.
Curio fan club. For Ayami and Nami, the answer to these are the answers to criteria of joy for being able to pinpoint at a distance the object of their affections, Curio, from a single toot. What? These are the
Yes.
kinds of deep philosophical questions the two friends slash rivals in romance pose to each other to prove their love for this boy who hardly seems to know they exist. That won't stop them from conducting nightly rituals to entice him into their dreams, though, or listing out exactly what they like about him, down to the very last organ. When push comes to shove, will they choose their hilarious friendship over a shot at love? she That was a good face. Yeah, I don't think we're
Yeah.
ever gonna see his face until we get to like the end of the series or something.
I think this is worth checking out.
Oh yeah, this looks better than I initially assumed.
Hmm.
And they're actually going to try to get closer to him. And obviously they have to. That's the premise. The Curio fan club. That one seen quite a few times as I've hovered over. Is like, is that what I'm looking for? Is that what I'm looking for? I give that a 6.
Good.
Aaron the Southpaw. Asakura Koichi is a young designer working for an advertising agency. Lost and confused after being dropped from a project he worked on hard to secure, he travels to the Yokohama Museum of Art. This is a place where many years ago he first encountered the talented Aaron, the start of an inspirational adult ensemble drama about creatives. Yeah, this one has not really been popular because like nobody's really been anticipating it.
Hmm.
Probably sounds semi interesting at least. Yeah, another art series, like I mentioned. Although he's doing like graffiti and junk. The song I'm playing reminds me of Beastars.
Hmm.
Okay, I guess it's not just spray paint, it's actually kind of a design. That's kind of interesting. Still vandalism.
True. But I'm interested in it.
Oh, I guess that was a character was a girl. Wait, which character is that? I didn't even think about it.
That'd be
Aaron.
Aaron, I
Aaron
think.
is the girl,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, sure. I could get into that.
Cute girls doing disgusting things. My list is so broken at this point. Uh, like, it's so bad I can't post it. You still there? Were you drinking water? Were you drinking water?
No. I was opening my
Okay, you
window
weren't.
because it was kind of warm in here.
Ah, I thought you were liquid maxing.
No, I'm not really doing that. I've only had a little bit of water so far today.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think 7. Yeah, I'd actually be interested in this one because I do like the other art series we were watching. The one that's like also listed down there.
Prism of Love or something?
Yeah, Love Through Prism. Names do not matter. Content
Yeah.
does. Yeah, I like Love Through Prisms. Honestly, I find that one appealing as well. I like getting into artsy stuff. Snowball Earth. Yukio, I'm gonna make a friend. A shy boy named Tetsuo. The only thing he had was a giant robot named Yukio. They became saviors in the fight against the galactic monsters coming from outer space. Okay, that escalated quickly. After the final battle, Tetsuo returns to Earth for the first time in 10 years, witnesses an astonishing world. It's frozen Earth, named Snowball Earth, where the entire land is covered in snow and ice, being turned into a deadly world. What happened to the human race? Will Tetsuo be able to fulfill the promise he made to Yukio? Well, there's other humans alive, so yeah.
Hmm.
2044. That's actually good CG. Yeah, I guess he's learning about the people that managed to survive. I'm into it. Hopefully, it's a lot better than that other Ice World show that I watched. I forgot what it was called now, but it was like a couple years ago. I think it was like 2 years ago.
I have no idea.
It's basically we had like this sea of clouds, and then there was a guy that was like people that lived in giant trees that went up to the stratosphere and whatnot.
Weird.
I don't know how I'd be able to find it because I just don't remember the name of it at all. Why are there so many manga with like? Why is there like multiple manga that have like censored titties? Why do they have so many of those on any list? Let's see if I can find it. Anime.
He's gonna kill them all.
Oh, maybe it's just something that's something Cloud Sea. Kind of the Great Snow Sea. That's what it was. Yeah, that's what I was thinking
Mm.
of. Yeah, this is also all CG. Let's see if we can let's see if it's the same people, because honestly the animation isn't all that different. Studio Kai. Yeah, what was it called?
Uma Musume?
Kind of the Snow Sea. It looks like they did some some stuff for Musume.
Damn.
Yeah, 2023. Who made that? Polygon Pictures. Apparently they haven't worked. They don't work on that much stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else I've watched actually either. I haven't watched anything they made since then. That was the only time I've watched one of their shows. Did they even have any? Oh, I think Drifting Dragons I had considered watching, but I never picked it up.
I mean, I've heard of Show by Rock.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I watched Godzilla. That one was trash.
Same, and yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean this one looks totally fine. I would be into it. Snowball Earth. Wouldn't be super hyped for it, but yeah, I think I will actually put it as the 6.
You know what this reminds me of? The
But
other snow show I watched.
yeah, it does. Is there a problem with that?
No?
Maho no Shimai Luludo Lily. Fu and Rui, who used to be close, but have been a bit distant from each other recently. One day Fu encounters a mysterious spaceship and gains magical powers. I don't think this is like a kid show or anything. It is a magical girl show.
Good.
Yeah. Hmm. If I'm gonna get into magical girl show, it's probably not gonna be this type of magical girl show. I don't think I'll watch this because I don't think it's meant to appeal to me at all. I'm not that type of otaku.
Yeah.
So yeah, just that's a skip for me. Was that even on here? I don't remember seeing that.
I think it was. I think you immediately bucketed it. Or
No,
was that the other
this
show?
is a different one. Yeah, that's not the same show. We already passed that one by. So yeah, no clue.
That it wasn't missed.
Yeah. Tadaima Ojamasar Ojamasare Masu. So this is what it means to have a roommate now? Office worker Rinko, 24, lives alone and is secretly an otaku. One day, her apartment gets connected to 2 neighboring rooms through a hole in the wall. In the room on the left is a fresh-faced yet mysterious guy who's overly sweet. On the room on the right is occupied by a guy with violent tendencies who's similarly mysterious. Wait, I think I know him. Rinko's only source of solitude in her apartment has been turned upside down. This feels like harassment.
It is. They're just gonna kill each other.
Not overly impressed. He's like arguing with the other guy through her wall. And he literally just bursts a hole through the wall.
I hate this.
I don't like this. Oh, he's a mangaka. I only know that because she was holding up the manga.
Constantly.
Yeah. I don't want to watch this. I'm gonna give it an F.
Yeah, I'm good. You know, we can veto some shows.
No.
That's one of them.
You're just gonna try to disappear when I put it on. You're gonna browse Twitter.
Why would you put it on? It's bad.
Fine. I guess I'll watch it.
Yeah.
Kojima, why sing when you can warble? In the fall of his first year of junior high, Arata Koda encounters a strange thing in this home comedy. A mysterious creature named Kojima brings new life to the Konoda family, where the atmosphere is slightly tense due to the concern for the eldest son, a Ronin student who is preparing for the entrance exams. By the way, the creature who calls himself Kojima speaks normal language and eats the same food as humans. Did he come from outer space, or did he... What kind of shitty description is that? That does not describe anything of what's going on here. Like, what is this actually about?
I think it's about ducks. Or maybe a mallard.
I've noticed a distinct loss of shitty isekais. And this is what replaces them. Snowball
Are we at
Earth.
the point where the trend died years ago and the backlog has finally ended?
The backlog of shitty isekais finally dead. Yeah, Jamar said a little bit earlier, Snowball Earth, the globalists got their way. I think I remember that one. I think he was talking about Kaina. Yeah. Because I talked about it before in Blaine's stream, I believe. It kind of... there's like nothing I can go off of that. It just sounds terrible from the description, so I'd give it an F. It just does not sound at all appealing.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you talking about? Megami. Oh, here's an isekai. My reincarnation destination is the rib of a harem-loving, happy ending, overpowered hero. Isekai reincarnation anime that defies animation conventions is born. Okay. Beyond traditional animation, the series delivers an exhilarating isekai reincarnation tale through unconventional techniques like stop-motion, puppet theater, live action, featuring the aloof goddess in charge of isekai reincarnations, protagonist me, who endures one absurd reincarnation after another. It's like this guy like repeatedly gets reincarnated.
Yeah. He dies a lot.
Maybe we'll try it. It seems like it's trying to do something more interesting, but it also looks really weird.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? It should have at least like some appeal, right?
I mean, it could. You shouldn't knock stuff till you try it, but like, come on.
Like I said before, it's like this kind of just absurdist stuff does not feel that appealing to me. So yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, is this one not on
It's not
here?
here again.
Yeah, that one's not on here. Okay, adding it. Yeah, I think I will put it like top of D tier, just like 4.5. Definitely not excited for it, but should give it a chance because it is different. Maybe it'll win me over, even if I'm not expecting it to. The Drops of God. I think I'd heard of this one before. World-renowned wine critic. I don't think I've heard of this one before. Yukata Kanazaki has passed away, leaving behind a wine collection worth over 12 billion yen. His will states that his collection will be given to the one who can identify the origin and year of 12 wines he's chosen, the 12 apostles, and the and one that's superior to even them, the drop of God, or drops of God. Competing for the prize are Yukata's son, Shizuku, who received a world-class education in wine but rebelled against his father and has never drank a drop, and Issei Tomine, a young charismatic wine critic from whom is this gay?
Seems kind of gay.
Yes, he was kind of gay. We'll
Looks kind of
see.
gay.
It does. I was adopted a week before his death. So is it just a 1v1 competition? I assume there's gonna be a lot of people.
Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah.
I I don't think it's utter garbage, but I have no interest in this at all.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna still put that in F tier because like I can't be
You know,
asked.
I still don't know how you make money as a sommelier.
Other people tell you how they should think about the drinks they drink.
Yeah.
I think that's basically it. Yeah. Ghost concert, missing songs. This looks worse than Civis.
Yeah.
These
It's
characters
like
do
when
not
you go
seem
to,
remotely cohesive.
when you go to a restaurant or a steakhouse and it's like, this is the wine pairing we recommend with it on the menu. You think sommeliers just get free food and then they're like, I would drink this wine if I had it, right? I would love this wine. If only.
This specific version of like a white wine, it's like this specific
Hmm.
white wine is exactly what you need. It also costs $2,000 a bottle.
You can charge 800 a glass.
The anime takes place in 2045 in a world where songs have been banned. Instead of humans playing instruments and creating music, a music app called Muse is in charge of these things. A high school student, Saria, goes out with her friends one day, but she happens to hear someone singing, which is supposed to be prohibited. This is already retarded.
Yeah.
But she finds the lone ghost, a great ghost who has appeared from outside of this world. That's not full CG. For a second, I thought it was.
Maybe the music will be good. It hasn't happened yet, but it might.
Did she just get murdered? A biometric chip. I don't even. Why would people like? Why would music ever be illegal? Like, what is even the point of that?
Communists. Or maybe Muslims. I don't know.
Probably Muslims. That would actually make sense. Got to exorcise evil spirits. I don't dislike the music they're playing right now.
Same.
But also, the idea is so dumb that I'm gonna give it an F. It loses me from the concept phase. I don't really think it could really bring. I don't think it could bring me back.
Conceptually, I hate it. Man,
Some
so many shows
shows,
just not on this list. I'm
some
glad you
show.
picked this list in 5 seconds.
Yeah, that's what I did. I'll make a different one for next time when we actually do
No,
shows.
I want you to keep adding them midstream again.
Not gonna do that. Yeah, I just don't have any. I don't have any feel for this one being a show I would want to watch. Yeah, four more. The strongest job is apparently not a hero or a sage, but an appraiser. This is the Isekai slop. It also has. Wait a minute. Is that Mari
Stories?
Mari En?
Furry
Hibiki.
in and out.
Hibiki, a high school student who was suddenly transferred to another world, wanders alone in a vast grassland, a fantasy world where monsters inhabit. All he has are non combat skills such as appraisal. For a hopeless situation, he is saved by encounters, and his all powerful abilities blossom. Damn. OP Isekai protagonist thing. This is the Isekai slop we've been looking for. Yep, sounds like Isekai slop. Was that just like a censored dead dog? I guess it's a
No, a
rabbit with its
rabbit.
head torn
Yeah.
off or something. He just pulled it out of his neck or something. I don't think there's anything here I'm gonna like.
What are you talking about? It's a Monster Girl harem.
Okay, maybe one thing here I would like.
Two?
I mean, this just seems like isekai slop, though, so I'm gonna give it an F. I'll give it the top of F. I'll give it like a 2.5. But no, that looks just like every other isekai slop. I can't see anything here. I'd be like, oh wow, that looks interesting. Food Diary of Miss Maid. What's a maid to do when she finds herself suddenly stuck in Japan for a year? Eat, of course. Fellow maid in training Suzume Tachibana is or follow. Yeah, she tries all sorts of Japanese food, from sweets like taiyaki and melon bread to savory snacks like takoyaki and onigiri. That seems cute. Just
Mm-hmm.
about a girl eating a bunch of stuff. I'd have to give it at least a D. You have to stay in Japan for a year. That seems like an okay, cute girls show. I'd probably give it bottom a C tier.
Could be good.
Yeah, it seems like okay show. It's probably not one we'll finish. I doubt it, but I'll watch it. Nippon Sengoku, the Three Nations of the Crimson Sun. A revolution sparked by nuclear war, natural disaster, and misrule leads to the collapse of Japanese society. The country splits into three nations. Are we recreating three kingdoms in Japan? We're the three kingdoms in Japan? That's what it sounds like. And the Sengoku era begins. Aoteru Misumi, a former agricultural officer, vows to reunify Japan. He rises through the ranks with his only his knowledge and eloquence. Witness the legend of the man later hailed as a genius strategist. If this is based on future events, I'd be interested how the current Gaijin debate plays a role in future Japan. Just a random person using. Yeah, just like three different nations. Uh, I don't like the way that guy looks. Very odd art style.
Yeah.
That's a girl. That does not look like a girl.
That looks like a girl, but
I
isn't.
do not like the character designs.
I think they're fine. I just wish they made the women look like women instead of the guys.
The setting seems interesting enough, but the art is really off-putting to me, so I'm gonna put it in like D tier. Yeah, and not really excited for that. What were the last three?
Yeah.
Oh, that was the Kaguya movie. Or because yeah, there was like Kaguya Princess Kaguya movie. I think that's what that
Mm,
is. I don't know what this dragon thing is though at all.
yeah. Me either.
Because that's like the one that I have not found. Like I've gone through all of these, and I didn't notice that. Maybe it's connected to this Girls in Panzer thing. Because she has a ribbon. Is it the same color though? Even no, it's because it's reversed. Like she has dark hair and she doesn't have the same hair at all. She just has a large ribbon is the only connecting factor. Hmm. Maybe I'd have to search the image and see if anything. Oh, there is actually a Precure. I forgot. Yeah, there was a Precure continuing series into the season, but no, it's not connected to the other magical girl show. Huh. Okay, let's scroll through this real quick and see if I notice anything with the dragon and the red-haired girl that I missed, because they would stand out a lot if they're on the cover. Because I already had that one. It's not the Heretic Last Boss Queen. Hmm. Yeah, I don't see anything here. No. Maybe there was some show from this season the person put on the list. Because it released late. Because sometimes people do that. Yeah, not seeing anything. Cause yeah, I think like Cosmic Princess Kaguya, I think that's what this one is. Otherwise, though, I do not know. Because I don't see anything that would be like, oh yeah, it's obviously this. When it should be pretty obvious. Or it might just not be on any list. Maybe it's not an actual anime. It could be a Chinese thing.
I mean, it could even be next season.
It could be next season. Who knows? We're not going to look at it until then. Either way, it's not on the
Yeah.
list. Okay, the actual last show we got. Go for it, Nakamura-kun. Nakamura is a shy boy who falls in love at first sight with one of his classmates, his dreamy high school classmate, Hirose. There's a problem. They haven't met yet. Nakamura's a total klutz who might bungle things before they even begin. Is this gay? It's gay. We're not
Yeah, it
watching
is.
that. I was thinking, it's like, it looks
Okay.
kind of like a guy. That looks
No,
kind.
women just had hair like that back then.
It could be. It's like I don't know. It might not be gay. It's just a style of time.
It is.
It's gay, 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 homosexual, gay, faggot. Okay,
Damn.
well that is our list then. It's gay. It's felted. I was watching like Leon Words of Paradise play with Hypno. It was Little Nightmares sequel, which was Reanimal. Every time they
Hmm.
died, Hypno said felted. I didn't know why. It was like he was a Pokemon. Every time he died, he said felted. Felted.
How many times did we die?
They died a lot, dude. They were not good at that game.
That's really funny.
But yeah, that's gonna be our tier list. Definitely always have a lot of stuff that I'm just not that excited for. Basically anything from like the C up is stuff I'd be kind of thinking like, this could be something good that I would like.
Mm-hmm.
I should take the time to actually add names to them when I do my tier lists. I like doing that, but also that takes a lot of extra time.
Yeah, but until then, it's just thumbnails.
Yeah. You know what? I actually know shows I care about. Then we'll add the text for the thumbnails.
Mm.
But yeah, not really many new shows that I'm excited for. Like the Witch Atelier seems cool. The Damon show from the Full Metal Alchemist author. Definitely a couple shows that could be pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
after that. But overall, not a lot this season. I like, oh yeah, that looks really good. Compared to last season, there's a lot more for this season. I was like, oh, that's gonna be cool. Ooh, I'm excited for that one. Ooh, I want to see that. Like I was already into you and I were polar opposites sense to be hero before we started them, so stuff like that really stands out. Was there anything else that we had pretty high up? I was trying to think. There's some stuff that was further down. Like Wash It All Away looked pretty good. Didn't have it super highly rated towards the end after watching a lot of it, but still a good show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, overall, it just seems to be a pretty normal anime season. There's plenty of sequels for people to enjoy if they already like that kind of stuff. And then there's a lot of other shows that, it looks okay. Fill certain niches, but absolutely a dearth of isekais. A huge lack of isekais. Like, we got the girl who gets the cat power show from another world. That's an isekai. We have sequels to other isekais. We have sequels. Then we have this other villainous reincarnator who's talking about how she wants to ruin people's lives. We got a Rakugo show. We got a modern fantasy romance kind of thing, like a weird magical romance kind of thing. Weird world. That one's just a pure fantasy with like the princess and the beast king, or the brute king. I forgot
Mm-hmm.
exactly what they said it as, but yeah,
Barbarian King.
barbarian king. Yeah, we got modern romance, slice of life, romance, romance. And then we got like an actual action series. That's not like isekai or anything, just like straight up action series. Yeah, just like not many isekais. Not, at least not. It's not the same trash, but there's definitely a lot of romance oriented stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, slice of life, romance oriented mostly. Not really a bunch of action shows. Very very few isekais. Yeah, definitely different than we've seen seasons past, but yeah, some stuff to get excited for.
Yeah, I'm hype. It could be a lot worse.
Yeah, I think like winter last year was worse. I think winter last year was worse than this.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. So yeah, not too bad. Should be some stuff to get excited for. About 2 weeks or 2 weeks or so, we'll have our look back at the anime we're still finishing up because we only got like another 2 weeks for most of this stuff. Like let's see, Fate episode 13 airing soon. So yeah, about 2 weeks or so, I should have everything finished up, or as much as we can get finished up, and then we'll do a stream on that. Then after that, we'll have started watching most of these spring shows. Probably taking our week break, and then 2 weeks after our winter wrap up, then we'll do our first impressions. But yeah, anything like you got higher than I do on this? Anything else you're really excited for? Because I've
It's
already mentioned a
mostly
couple
just
more.
recurring shows that I liked a bit more than you did, or that I even started that you didn't watch, like Iruma-kun. And
Yeah,
yeah, I can't. I think Akane Banashi is going to be good just because I really like the manga, but
yeah,
I
Rakugo.
mean, I don't know how Rakugo is going to translate to anime, you know?
It is easier when you have less to deal with when you're working on the manga.
Well, the acting can be as good as I can imagine in the manga. It can't
Yeah.
be as good as I can imagine in the anime. So we'll see. Overall, this season's gonna be a lot better than I think even last season.
No, what do you mean better than last season? What do you mean better than last season?
Okay, there were
The current
heavy hitters
season.
last season, but like we got a lot of returning shows I like this season.
Okay. Well,
I think pure number,
usually when
higher
I talk
number.
about like a good season, I'm talking about independent. I'm usually talking about like how much new stuff. Like having sequels. Sequels could come at any time, and they're probably going to be as good as they're going to be. But like new shows, like what new shows are starting? Like we got Witch Hat, we got Damon, we got the
Yeah,
girls
that's fair.
drinking. We got like I got like 6 new shows in my B or higher, like 7 or higher. And we got like a decent cavalcade of shows that have about a 6. But for last season, I'm not gonna count Fate, but like we got Journal with Witch, which was a little bit of a surprise for me, and we got You and I Are Polar Opposites, Sense to Be Hero, Wash It All Away, the Can't Be Rom Com with Childhood Friends. Like that was a great lineup, like some very high rated
Mhm.
shows, and there was a couple other shows that were okay. And then we have like Tamon, B Side, and Holy Grail of Eris, Love Through Prism, which are a little bit closer to the middle, which are all new shows.
I just feel like I'm more hyped for this season than I was at the end of or at this time last season.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I was pretty hyped going into winter myself. So yeah, I didn't have a problem with it. Yeah. Uh Always nice to see some new anime. I mean, that's why I like doing the streams, because I like watching new stuff specifically. I like seeing if there is some stuff that can impress me. Like maybe this maybe this show will impress me. Maybe I will like this romance. Maybe it is a really fun cute girls doing cute things show. Maybe this is actually a really great action series. You don't know. Like some things can impress you, like if you don't think they're gonna be good.
True, and we will see.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Jemmy. Pop for a little while. It was a nice day, and I will see you all later. Do you have anything else you want to say? You didn't even get set up.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye.